And we are live. Welcome back to the True Group Podcast. It's your boy Lico. You know, I got the guys in here, Big Chris, Jalen, and Kurt. How y'all boys doing this Saturday? Matter of fact, hold on. Before we get into it, happy nigga history month, y'all. How y'all doing?
Happy nigga. You.
Happy goddamn history month, man. Black history,
Black History
history
Month.
of niggerdom.
You
Yeah.
gotta buy history and a goddamn birthday in 1 month, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I got like to carry, boy. You feel me?
Hey, I hear you.
Man,
I hear you.
go ahead, step right, step right.
How old you turning this year?
Sure. Shit, 27, boy.
Hey.
Damn,
Hey.
that boy get a
Hey.
season.
I don't
He
know
getting
about
old,
one
y'all. He
step.
get a season.
I don't know about one step, but I'm 1 year closer to God, my boy.
Facts.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Oh shit, man. If y'all don't have no intro marks, man, let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Get it.
Hop right into it.
Man, first and foremost, bro, let me show this to the world. African and American History Month. Check out our little cover page today. We got that man, King Mansa Musa. What's her name? Queen Nzinga of Angola, Queen Califia of the what is now known as California, and you got Sarah Rector, the first Native American millionaire. She was black, by the way. And then we got the Olmec statue, bro. If you don't know about the Olmecs, bro, do your history.
So we claim that.
We claim that. I mean, they was niggas. Do they not look like niggas to y'all? I'm just saying. Hey, I'm claiming that. That's all I'm saying. But
Nah, for you, my boy.
but shit, let's get into it. Let's get
You
into
ain't gotta
it.
worry about no racial draft on that bitch.
On God. Topics page. First one we'll start off with, y'all. XXL's most anticipated albums in 2022. They got ASAP Rocky, Ray Shrimmer, Lil Baby, Ye, Megan, Future, K Dot. And I ain't gonna lie, gang. They got a nice little list on there of people they
They do.
expecting to drop that high five this year. And I can't say that I disagree. I can't say that there's anything about what they had that I'm like, hey, that shit might not be fine. I think all that shit finna be fine.
All I can say is a huge improvement for the past since the past 4 years?
Yeah.
Since, 2015, 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these motherfuckers was like hit or miss. Like I said, fucking, I'm not gonna go on the list, but y'all know hit or miss with some of these rappers.
Man,
Yeah, I feel that.
see, they got Ty Dolla Sign. I didn't incorporate him because I don't really listen to Ty Dolla Sign. I don't really know many people that do. But they
I
say,
mean,
Man,
probably better for
man.
I
features.
do.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, you
please
do?
tell me
Okay.
that Earth Gang is on that list, though.
Like Kurt said, he's the king of the features and shit.
Did they put
Man.
Earth Gang on here?
Did they?
I don't remember seeing. I know they talked about Jid. Folks got his shit trying to come out. Him and
That's gonna be a
Ski
good one.
Master Slump God.
That's
Gonna be fire.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that
Pusha
ASAP
T.
might get more. I think my ASAP might get a lot more shit just because that shit with Rihanna.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Not
say.
even that, too, though, like,
Like, for real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
look
So,
how long
I'll
it's
say
been since
that.
you dropped something.
Yeah, I was just
Look
gonna
how
say
long
that.
you dropped something. But that K Dot though, goddamn,
I don't even know who the
Kendrick.
fuck K Dot is, man.
Kendrick.
Use. Oh
Come
my
on
god.
now. Come on now.
Who the fuck is K Dot, dog?
Kendrick. Everybody know that's Kendrick Lamar.
I don't fuck with his music like that, dog.
What's wrong with you?
You
That's just
lying,
me.
motherfucker.
Hey,
You
I'm
just
more
almost
with
got your
Gu-
car
hey,
pulled off of that.
What you mean,
Right.
dog? I fuck more with Gucci, Young Thug, Young Dolph. You feel
That's
me?
the only thing that's
And-
saving your ass.
But
Right
But
now.
you-
like,
That is the only thing
Hey.
that's saving your ass.
I will say this. You know what artist is highly anticipated? This lovely woman right here, Miss Nicki Minaj. Everybody,
huh?
yo, poetic in the chat. Yeah,
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a long while. It's been a long while, man, and we can't sit up here and act like she ain't no staple in the rap community. So
I mean, I don't know what to expect now, though. You feel me?
Hey, nobody does, but that's the
Well-
whole point of like the anticipation.
have you heard the new song with her and Lil Baby that they dropped? I want to say a few days ago.
No,
Hell
I
no.
did not.
It was decent. Like it's not. It sound like classic Nicki, and it's just got Lil Baby in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
was she
but
trying-
is
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but Classic Nicki gonna work right now, though? You feel me?
Nigga, what are you talking about? You ain't just see her mixtape drop. Well, they already dropped, but re-dropped, and then went platinum again on mixtapes. Like, are you? Come on now, bro. Are you serious?
Bro, I don't listen to Nicki Minaj. Last song I heard.
You
by
don't
her
have to
was-
listen to
You
Nicki to know. You don't have to
Last
listen.
song
I don't
I
listen to
heard was
Nicki
Shut
either.
down.
Down.
What you got to say is irrelevant.
I don't.
Listen very carefully. Nicki Minaj shut down the Crocs website because she wore some pink Crocs, and her entire fan base bought up the entire stock. on Crocs. They shut down the website because they couldn't process how many orders of pink Crocs they got just because she put some charms on hers and wore them. People was able to
Man,
start whole
Did a
businesses
new wave.
because she did that. Set a whole new wave of people rocking Crocs with charms. Even though it's been around, she put a new freaking popularity to it, and it went bonkers. I'm talking about in every size. You know how many
listen, bro.
sizes they have for Crocs?
Listen,
And
listen.
every size of the pink one sold just
Even
because
the
of her.
males.
Look, I'm gonna
So
tell you
her,
what,
her
man.
influence is highly still there. It's definitely still there.
Look, I'm
Even
gonna tell
in the
you
men's
what.
sizes as well.
Even if you don't probably, but even if you don't listen to her, her fan base, her following is hugely, highly, and widely still there.
I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Motherfuckers bought them bitches just because they thought they could make some money off of it, bro. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say.
And they did, but I'm gonna tell you this though. Even still, the connection to it is look who the namesake is to it. Cause I bet you when they posted them online to sale with the charms and all that stuff, they either had Nicki Minaj like Croc inspire or Nicki Minaj inspire Crocs on that title, and that's why them things sold. And they still sold because once everybody bought them up, guess what happened? All them resellers made their money off tying it to her. So girls be like, yeah, I got the Nicki Minaj Crocs, even though Nicki Minaj ain't even got no dealing with them. At least she does now, I think.
Probably,
But
I would
at that
assume so
time-
now.
I was
Yeah.
about to say she
Now,
would
yeah.
have.
But she wore those Crocs. There was no promotion on there. There was no wasn't that. She just bedazzled the shit out of them, and she was out there just chilling and flexing in her Crocs because she was chilling. That's it.
Ah.
That's it, that's
But I
all.
ain't trying to down Nikki though. You feel me?
I know, and we understand that. But
I
I'm
ain't
just saying,
trying to
like,
down Nikki.
it's
Though.
gonna
It's
do
just
numbers,
like
bro.
you know
Wait,
what I'm saying.
listen.
Like,
the point is,
We just trying to
she gonna
put you
do
on.
numbers.
We trying to put you
Yeah.
on the game. That
I'm
although
saying, I
we
just want to know what the
This
features
shit
like
will
though.
change
You know what
your
I'm saying?
life.
look,
Okay,
I
maybe
just
not
want to know
now.
what the features like, my boy.
we might not listen to Nicki like that, but we
Same.
can't sit up here and act like Nicki ain't an icon to the rap music. It just is what it is. So regardless of what she put out, it's
I
gonna be
get whatever
anticipated.
Yeah.
But
That's our whole point.
He's a huge Nicki Minaj fan.
let's take another look at what they got on here. They got Lil Durk, who
Oh, yeah.
else?
I can see that.
Joey Badass, Jid,
Oh yeah, that
Definitely
Joey though. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that Joey though, man. Oh
I-
God.
that Future Hendrix 2,
Yup.
Saba,
Cyber pivot.
Cardi B, ASAP Rocky, All Smiles, Trippie Red.
ASAP Rocky's definitely gonna go.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting ASAP Rocky to really do the damn thing. He ain't dropped in a minute either. It's been a long little
A
while for him.
hot minute.
Yeah,
Hell
He got
no,
all
that's
new kinds of
good. That whole
inspirations and
Sweet
everything
incident.
too.
yeah, it's been a little while for homie.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Travis Scott,
Thank-
Utopia. You know what? As much as people don't, I guess, give Ray Shrimmer their credit, when they drop music, it's not like they drop shitty music. These niggas
True.
drop decent music. It
But
might
the
not be
thing
the
is-
best, but
When
it's
they got
decent.
features on that shit,
But not even just features though.
especially.
People forget
Oh
their
no,
production.
like I said,
People forget
Yeah.
their production.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they produce as well. They produced a lot of tracks for folks. People don't realize just how many songs
I
that
didn't
they
know
are
that.
credited for making.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of beats that the two of them together have made for folks. Their eardrummers thing that you hear at the beginning of certain songs,
Yeah.
that's them. That's their tag.
And
shit.
and Sway Lee do hooks for people. He writes
Yeah.
music for people.
Yeah, he's wrote on a lot of songs and gets a lot of credits for it. Now, Slim Jimmy in some troubles, but
Lee,
the two of them creatively though, they some
Yeah.
beat makers. On top of making music.
Let's
that.
see.
what happened to Jim?
I'm looking forward to that future though, man.
Domestic stuff with his girl. But Future is gonna be hard. Future gonna be
I'm
hard.
looking for, I need a new toxic anthem, dog. You feel me?
You funny as hell.
I'm safe, yo. You feel me?
Retarded, bro. Retarded.
Lily Marie in the chat says Sway Lee better by himself. I can't disagree
is.
with that. I can't disagree with that.
He's not. Yeah,
They're still good as a group, but he's definitely the group.
that's a loyalty thing.
He's
Yeah.
definitely the
That's a
group.
loyalty thing, though.
Yeah.
That's what
I
that
don't
is.
want
That's
them to
just
break up
like
because
brothers
of
from the
shit like
mud.
that.
And that's the thing. Even if it's true, and Jimmy has broke on this, it's the fact that either way, Sway Lee himself said it. I don't care what people say. That's my brother. That's my dog. We
Yeah.
gonna rock this motherfucker out till the world blow up. And that's just what it is.
For real, no cap.
That's just literally what it is, and there's nothing
I
wrong with that
respect
because
that.
that's how it's supposed to be. Came up together, literally, side by side. Ain't no point in over here, messing that up now.
Yeah.
Even if he could be making way more, doing way more, he does do his own thing, and they both respectively do their own stuff. It's just the
Mhm.
fact that Sway Lee is the more popular option. It's just the truth.
It is.
Yeah,
can't have-
especially with them features. Yeah,
Yeah, features
we
and
can't
like
have-
you said, writing whole songs.
yeah.
We can't have no another rehas for the B2K community for that shit.
Man, that's a whole different
Yeah.
aspect, bro.
Yeah,
You going off subject now? Leave that where it's at.
Oh,
Leave
Yeah.
that where it's at.
I feel that's
Let's
the
stick
Facts
to
same.
the
is
Boy.
same thing. Nah.
Ah,
They booties getting played with and all other kind of stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
leave that
Lord.
alone.
Oh Lord.
Leave that alone.
Let's see.
Off topic, my boy.
Poetic Steve says that's cap. Y'all gonna
He
put some
started.
respect on Slim Jimmy. Hey, listen. Don't get me wrong. Slim Jimmy definitely helps the group be better. But let's be real. If we talking about who's the
Come on,
better
man.
creator, I gotta give it to Sway Lee. I
It's
gotta
just
give it
the
to Sway
truth.
Lee.
Yeah.
I gotta
Now,
give it
if
to Sway
on
Lee.
production side, whoever like the beats wise, I don't know who's like more credited for their beats, but together they make beats for artists and whatnot. So if that's Slim Jimmy himself, then yeah, on that part he got it. I don't know that aspect, but as far as artistry wise and who's been sought after to come do features on their songs,
Oh,
who's that
God.
voice, who's that sound, who people need, what's pushing,
Yeah.
it's Sway Lee hands down.
That,
honestly
and you are unforgettable. Like, come on, dog. Slim can never.
Even what's the song he got on Spider-Man?
Sunflower.
Yeah, Sunflower is hard. You can't tell me Sunflower ain't hard.
Right.
Yeah,
Sunflower
He
is
was a feature
hard.
on that shit, bro.
Like, man, listen, Sunflower
Like,
was
nigga,
fire.
this
And he
shit
probably
hit
helped with the
hard.
production on that. So like, come on, man.
But
Honestly,
like I said, I get it. You know what I mean? It's a group effort, and I can't say that like they not
Mhm.
better with Slim Jimmy. But Sway
Yeah.
Lee is the group, bro. I'm gonna be real. With no Sway Lee,
know-
who's really listening to Slim Jimmy? Let's be real.
So are you saying he Michael in the Jackson 5?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sway Lee.
Yeah.
yes. Without hesitation. Without hesitation.
I don't have to
yes.
think about that. Absolutely,
Yeah.
He said without a thought.
without a thought.
It's-
Don't have to think about it.
Hands down. It's
No hesitation.
None.
But
I feel that, I feel
but I
Like I
respect
said-
it though. I respect it though.
You still gotta give Jimmy his credit.
Yeah, you got to.
We never said we don't. It's just the fact that who's on
No,
all
no,
the
I'm
hooks
just saying for
today is
anybody that
trash.
doesn't agree with the
Yeah.
situation.
Macbeth says "Swang" by Ray Shrimmer slapped too hard. It does. It still slaps.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
still slaps. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
it
cap.
I ain't gonna do all that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
yeah, that shit does smack though. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it rolling though.
Hey, make sure y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all share this to y'all socials, man. Put us out there. Help us grow. We want to keep doing this beautiful thing for y'all, man. I think this is a special talent, a special group we got here, and help us put ourselves out there, man. Appreciate y'all. But shit, to move on with this list, man. They got Big Crit,
Hey.
Digital
You
Roses
said
Don't
Big
Die,
Crit?
Big Crit, yep.
That nigga's back.
Oh, wait on that one. Yes, sir.
Some nigga named Snot. Ain't never heard of this nigga, but okay.
He did a song with a dude named Cochise, but he ain't.
Okay. They got Post Malone on here.
I'm
Already
waiting for
expected
one
that.
word, dog. I'm waiting for one group,
Waiting on
bro.
that shit.
that Megan, Denzel Curry. Okay, I'ma definitely tune into that. I fuck with Denzel. What? Childish Gambino trying to drop another one? Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that one.
Hey, and Atlanta season 3 coming out. next
Yeah, I
month.
was about to say I'm waiting on that shit next
Hey.
month.
Yeah, Atlanta season 3 to it. Like, yeah, you
Hey.
gotta come on, yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to some that, no cap. I fuck with
Yeah.
Atlanta hard. That's a hell of a show.
That's for real.
Let's see who else they got on here. Saw Weedy. Don't nobody give a damn.
Who the fuck is that? Did she just cut her hair? Is that motherfucker?
Yeah,
Is that
that's her right there.
Is that Mortal Kombat bitch?
That's her.
You
That's
said
that's,
Mortal Kombat, bitch. Hell no.
that, that's her right there.
You ain't shit, Henry.
Diddy coming out with an album? What?
What?
I'm not like,
For
I
what?
don't know about that one, man.
It's about that time he gets that money.
I feel like it's just gonna be a bunch of features as usual.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Khaled.
Okay, Metro Boomin and Lil Durk gonna drop something together. Okay, and that's all they got on this list. I don't see no Earth Gang gang.
Bro, chill out, bro. They disrespecting with the
Henry's
hurricane,
hurting
dog.
for real.
I don't see no Earth
Ghetto
Gang.
Gods?
Double XL
Ghetto
though.
God?
It's Double XL that made it.
You gotta give respect to Ghetto Gods, though, man. That's all I'm saying.
We're not saying Earth Gang not dope, it's just the fact that this is Double XL that made this list.
And you gotta
Alright,
remember too.
well-
You gotta remember too. They keep capping on dropping this Ghetto Gods album, man. That shit.
Yo,
They-
that
they
shit pissed
tweaking
me
with
out.
that.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I had the paycheck and the album drop in the same day. Well, you couldn't tell me shit, boy. I got the check, but the album didn't come. Dog. I was hurt, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Poetic
Yeah.
Steez in the chat says Saweetie fine as hell. Hey, she is. As a matter of fact, let's scroll back.
Yeah,
She is.
Let's scroll back.
Right.
Just
Get up
She
there,
is.
alright? Hey,
uh,
don't look at no updated picture, my boy.
she bought.
She definitely slid into her Amber Rose bag with this haircut, but
What you mean, bro? She slid into a
I don't think
Shaolin with
they
that
had
shit, my
it.
boy.
oh, there it is, right there.
You said Shaolin, nigga. Shut up.
You said she got
real.
that monk cut, huh?
Like,
Right.
for real, dog. She got that
Come
Shingon Woo. She got that Shingon Woo going on.
Nigga.
dog.
You got that tennis ball.
Name,
That
no,
gripper.
no. What's the nigga
Oh,
name?
God.
Homie?
Hey,
She got that
homie, yo-yo,
Spalding.
when that shit come back.
She got that Spalding.
Oh, hell no.
She got a bald head.
No, that motherfucker was big and scary. Goddamn it, ain't nothing scary about her.
Poetic says, and Earth Gang posted saying they had trouble getting their album cleared in time. Damn, that's what they
Yeah.
issue. That's
Yeah.
tough, man.
Yeah,
At
some
least
shit
they
with the
give us
label.
something, shit.
Cause the 28, that was their release date. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the label try to put that bit back or something, man.
I wonder if it's like a sample or something that they like struggling. You know how some people struggle to get their shit clear because of the samples they got.
Because certain folks don't want to give up the sample or they
Yeah.
want more money out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and motherfuckers probably like when they first probably okayed the sample, they was probably like, oh, okay, this is some niggas doing that shit. They probably read up on it like Earth Gang. Who is these niggas?
But they've been
exactly?
doing.
Wait a
They've
minute,
been
they
doing
actually
shows,
got
though,
some.
man.
Yeah,
We
let's
need
get
some.
into that.
We need some more money off these niggas.
Yeah.
They've
Right.
been doing shows though to make up for that shit.
Yeah.
They did one in Atlanta, one in Texas, and they just did one in Cali. Like what, 2 days ago?
Well, I don't live in none of them
Yeah,
places,
and I
so
think-
I need
I
them
think
to
the
just
last
get
one
this
they-
album off.
Hey, I think the last one they doing is
Yeah.
Chicago though, man.
I don't
I
live
heard
there
I
either.
missed the one up here though.
Said
I see you,
Chicago?
dog.
I don't live there either. So
Man,
You
brother,
better
gonna
check
move
that
the
shit. Hey,
land.
Hey.
real shit. Check that shit out. That shit free though. You feel me? Check that shit out. See if
I'ma
it's in
have
your
to-
area, dog.
I'm gonna have to see what's up.
Put in the link so I can look that shit up.
I got you, my boy.
Hell yeah. Well, shit,
Man,
man.
since I've
You
been-
mean put the link in the chat, Dabney? You can't put.
nigga, you know what I meant. Shut.
Hey, we ain't gonna have none of this in February, all right?
Yeah. not on Negro History Month.
You feel
Right.
me?
But shit, let's move on.
Yeah,
Next
man.
topic. Play, download, delete. Ooh, I got the good ones for y'all this week. Ooh, I came with that hot fire. Hey, chat, I want y'all to participate too. We came with that hot fire today, y'all. So we got our first one is Watch the Throne. Okay, so let me give you the premise. I chose collab albums because I'm like, I was thinking like I want to do play, download, delete, but I want to do it where it's like it's gonna challenge us. Because I felt like last week was a challenge, but everybody kind of had who the fuck they was cutting out. It was kind of easy at that point. But this one, collab albums, we got Watch the Throne, which is obviously, Ye and Jay. What a Time to Be Alive with Drake and Future. And this one going to throw a loop, but this is going to be a testament to who listens to hip-hop for real. Black Star with Mos Def and Talib Kweli. Now,
I
if you
guess
listen
I'm
to
outside the
hip-hop,
community.
hey, not everybody could be great, but
Nigga, fuck you, dog. My bad. It's February.
Man.
I forgive you.
I wish you well, my brother. But yeah, so I'm. Let me start off by saying, chat, I want y'all to participate in this too. If I'm gonna play something, I'm gonna play. Ooh, this one hard. I'm gonna play Watch the Throne. I'm gonna download Black Star, and I'm gonna delete What a Time to Be Alive. But let me give you my reasoning. I'm not saying like I don't fuck with What a Time to Be Alive because it's some bangers on that bitch. But when I look at these albums and I think about how they affected the culture, how they affected music, Black Star was a put on for a lot of artists. It put a lot of motherfuckers on to their game. Watch the Throne is just there's no skips. There's no skips. You can listen to that
That's
album
all fucking bangers, bro.
from one
That's
to
all
end.
fire, bro.
What a Time to Be Alive is good, but it's only like 3 or 4 songs that I'm like, this shit really slaps to me.
What's
Everything
wrong with
else-
that anyway?
I got you. Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Enlighten him. Thanks for Black History.
I got him.
Learning on my damn work.
Culture, this young man.
Right. Edumacate this motherfucker.
I'm gonna pull up everything and put them side by side, so y'all can see it. Let's see. All right. While I do that, meanwhile, in the chat, Lily says, "Play What a Time to Be Alive. Download Watch the Throne. Delete Black Star. Fucking fake. You know what? I can't deal with you non-hip hop people.
What you mean, not hip hop people?
Cause that shit is a classic, bro.
The staple that Black Star has put on the hip hop community
It's unmatched.
unraveled,
Unmatched.
unrivaled.
It's just unmatched.
And on top of that, too, the jewels, the gem
They
that
was,
is spoken
they was
in those words.
they was in their bag when they dropped this in '98.
Man,
I'm almost
All right,
done
what trash
here.
you got, my boy?
Poetics. Hold on, I'm almost done. Poetic says, Lily Marie, I agree. I understand Black Star did a lot for the culture, but I ain't gonna sit there and cap because I barely listen to them. I feel you. Everybody gonna have they picks. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Everybody
You
gonna have their
entitled to your
picks.
opinions, but be mindful of
Yeah.
the repercussions of your actions.
Yeah, I get it.
while we are looking this up, I can give my play, download, delete.
Come on.
So with this, I'm gonna play what the collab with Future and and Drake. I'm going to download Black Star. I'm going to delete the Throne.
You smoking crack.
You motherfucker.
You
Damn.
smoking crack.
Hey,
Sell out.
how
Smoke.
I sell out?
Smoking crack. That's all I
How
hear.
I sell out?
If it was January or March, you could have said that shit, dog.
Right.
It's heavyweight. It's
You don't
time
even know
to
what
be
Black
serious.
Star is, so you can shut the hell up.
Nigga, I downloaded it. I just ain't listened to it, motherfucker.
So that's even worse. You got knowledge, you don't even use it. So
Nah,
that's even
keep it
worse.
on. Nah, that's
So
keeping
stay
it on
your
the
ass
back
down
burner,
there.
dog.
He used it
Stay
as
your
reference.
ass
Off,
down
I'm
there.
gonna do it, bro.
Stay your
Look,
ass down there, because you don't
here we
even
go.
know what's going on here.
Look,
Now, the
I know
reason
the
why
water
I
bottle in my
said
face.
what I said.
No, hold on. Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Yes. So first off, you negligent motherfucker. You right. I'm sorry, Dad. I gotta watch that. Baby. So here's my reasoning for it. One, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got on to Black Star and them later when I got on a more so of a mental state of myself. Actually wanting to learn and know something. But I grew up around hoodlums and ignorant folks, if I should say. We wasn't really on that. Like Kanye itself is a staple for Chicago.
Mm.
He is. But as far as Jay-Z, yeah, he got some bangers and he got plenty of bangers and slappers. There's no denying it. Jay-Z is a legend amongst the hip hop community. But it's just what I personally, me, not you, came up on. And what was our time of ever for what I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. We wasn't over here just busting out either old Kanye or whatever Kanye was dropping at the time, and only certain Jay-Z cuts was being played. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, they had some bangers on that album. They did. If I'm not mistaken, it went platinum. So they had some certified slappers on there. It's just the fact of the matter is, if you going to parties, you going out places doing stuff, unless it was radio play, or to be perfectly honest with you, some older crowd there, that's not what was getting put down on there. What you was hearing? Drake and Future. So let's be honest here. And cut it out. All right? Okay, that's why I said what I said.
Okay,
Now, you in your feelings
Wow.
with your wines over there.
Ain't no feelings,
Yeah.
all right? Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say mine.
You
all
need to
right?
listen to that album.
Right now.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say mine, all right?
All right, go ahead.
So I'm playing Watch the Throne, straight up. All right,
Mhm.
regardless of what this ignorant Negro has to say. All right, I'm playing that Watch
That's
the Throne.
fine.
All right, cool.
Gotta
I'm
play that Watch the
downloading
Throne.
Look, I'm downloading the Black Star. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take out the Future and the Drake though. You feel me? Like you say, like when you go on all that shit, you gonna bump with like the Future and Drake. But like me, I'm an introvert, dog. You know what I'm saying? I be in the lab with my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be all too out with that shit. So I like to try to like develop and shit. And so that
Well, here.
fucking
Let me go ahead
Jay-Z
and
Kanye.
That's why everybody's their own person.
let me go ahead and post the side by sides for y'all. So this is why I said for me, What a Time to Be Alive only had a few bangers, but the rest wasn't really that hot. Like Digital Jazz was alright. Big Rings was Big Rings. Obviously, Diamonds Dancing. And then I don't know, maybe Jumpman, but everything else on here to me is just like
No, bro. It was like, and that Jumpman was kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold up.
I got tired of hearing
Kinda
Jumpman,
subpar.
Jumpman.
But then
It's
I look
like,
at
that shit automatically like just got old for me, man.
yeah. I mean, honestly, when this came out in the summer of 2015, I was like, okay, this shit's decent. But it wasn't nothing that I was trying to play every day. When Watch the Throne came out, I played that shit every day. I'm talking about from the time I was on the way to school to the time coming home from school, at home rolling a blunt. It didn't matter. It didn't fucking matter. I was trying to play this shit out. I played this shit if I was in somebody else's car, I was playing this fucking album. So
Look,
You touch this radio?
so that's all I'm saying. But then, you know what I'm saying, I look at Black Star and I got put onto this by my pops. So I grew up listening to this kind of music and I was like, okay, this shit hits for me. That's why I said it's cool. I get, why everybody choose what they choose, because you're gonna choose what works for you and what's more preferable for you. But for me, it just wasn't enough hits on What a Time to Be Alive. And Watch the Throne is a non-skip classic. And then for me, Black Star is just hard, bro. Like they just drop some gems and they talk that. And that's another thing too. Like, What a Time to Be Alive. They they talking they fucking bitches shit, being fly shit. Watch the Throne, damn, that's somewhat the same thing. But Black Star, like them niggas is talking that shit, and I like that shit. But that's just me. I'm into that type of music. You know what I mean? I'm into that introspective type of music. So that's where I'm at with that.
But it needs to be said and be known, and that's fully understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. In the chat, Poetic Steve says, "Dab, name 3 songs off that album by Black Star." Then I'm trying to see some.
I don't even remember. Oh my god. You got throw me out like this.
you trying to relate? I can't blame you, but don't do that, dog.
Nah, I was about to say, nah, I'm gonna pass it.
Max says, "All I know is that Otis slaps to this day." Okay, facts. Still, it's gonna always slap. Otis is fat.
It makes sense.
He said, "Niggas in Paris slaps also." Yeah.
Oh
All
god,
that shit
everything slaps.
Yeah.
What was that? No Church in the Wild? Was that on there too? Right?
Mm-hmm. That's the first track.
That's my shit.
And you can see I don't have nothing liked on this fucking album. I don't have nothing. This is like my actual music shit, and you can tell if I'm not capping, bro. I don't have nothing liked on this album. I got everything liked on this album. I got a few things liked on this album. Like it's just not a hit for me. But to each his own. To each his own. We can move on though. We can move on though. This was fun.
I don't know. What's that? What that have?
I was about to say,
Actually, he never said nothing.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
y'all skip me. I see how it is.
Oh, I thought you did
Nah,
yours
you
already.
good, man.
All right, so
Nah,
what's
you know,
yours?
I'm
Tell us
fairly
yours.
good.
So for the delete, it'll probably be like I said, Drake and Future.
Mhm.
A lot of tracks I was vibing to, but like Jumpman, and that was pretty much the one that stuck out. Everything else is cool, but
Mm-hmm.
I mostly enjoyed it. Like I said, we was all hanging out together and shit at the clubs and all that stuff. For me, download would be Watch the Throne because at the same time growing up, I love listening to Kanye because most of the songs that he written, I could relate to. Whether if it's minor, insignificant things or major things, I can see a resemblance to.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing Jay-Z onto it, like I said, my dad put me on to Jay-Z as well.
What's up, boy?
I became a huge fan of that. The reason why I say play for Twilight Kali and stuff is because of the fact that, like I say, time I was ignorant of that until my dad put me onto that shit. So I would play more of the tracks during high school, growing up, and all that stuff. When I had some downtime to relax and draw, just to figure out, what type of music he actually liked.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, obviously, Biggie, Tupac, Cameron, and Eric B and stuff. He introduced me to that type of stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. So it was something I'd be playing over and over again. Familiar with getting used to it, and understanding, what they're saying and stuff. So, like I said, eventually it'll become a download.
Facts. I hear that.
Yeah, like I said, at the same time too.
I hear that. Everybody got their music taste through one way or another, through one preference or another, through one experience or another. So I don't never judge nobody's musical taste. I might look at you a little sideways, but that's just because I'm deep in music. You know what I mean? Like I like listening to certain types of music, all kinds of music. So to me, when I think of like Black Star, to me it's a staple in hip hop. So it's hard for me to overlook that, regardless of anything. But yeah, you know, we can
Talib
move.
Kweli in himself.
Yeah, like
Talib Kweli in himself, bro.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Like these are iconic
Yo.
rappers, bro. Like it's hard
Yo.
for me to overlook them. But shit.
That's what did it for me with them too.
Yeah, when
My
he did the
pops,
block
they
party.
failed.
Hey,
Yes.
when he did
Like,
that,
just
that
the
they
Black
show.
Party,
Oh,
he would bring them on the show as
Yeah.
like guest star artists on the regular, just
Yep.
letting them freestyle on the show.
Yeah.
Like that's what did it.
that shit was hot, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's next? What's next? Ooh, okay. I kind of like this topic. Why do you think Americans are addicted to fake reality TV?
So when they escape their own realities.
Yo.
If you don't mind, let me start this one. Let me
Go
crack
ahead.
this.
Go
this
ahead.
open.
Go ahead. That's all.
So first off, again, reality itself, the word itself, reality.
Mm.
Folks need mindless entertainment, something to take them off of whatever it is that they deal with in their day to day, and just have something to talk about. It's some people where they know they can't really talk about nothing else with other folks. So this is an easy thing that has no meaning to it that they can help make random conversation off of if they find out that you watch the show. And then again, on top of that, folks will sit up here and put themselves into these shows because it's still, even though they say it's reality, it still ain't fully real. So you could be like, oh, I could be doing that too. They ain't nothing special.
Mhm.
And it's just like, as crazy as it's gonna sound, that some folks can relate to, even with the mediocrity and retardedness that a lot of these shows have. And then on top of that too, this is just a staple of, even from way back then, the daytime shows, like not to say soap operas themselves, but just like TV style stuff, period. Folks that be at home all day ain't got nothing else to do, so they might as well watch something. What you got a TV for
Yeah,
if you're not gonna watch it?
I hear that.
So at least with this, some folks gonna find it, laugh at it. They probably think it's funny as hell. Some folks want to really get into it. I done sat here and seen, aunties, mamas, and them, or your sisters or whoever, not even just like female, but even dudes themselves, just sitting there, just can sit for like a whole almost 2 hours just talking about that whatever retarded ass supposed show. And look how long Jersey Shore lasted, and these folks is still making money off of the Jersey Shore joint. Like the Pauly D dude is a world-renowned DJ now for the damn show.
Yep.
He was a DJ
Yep.
beforehand, but his stuff got blasted out there.
Yeah.
Where this man gets paid millions just to show up
He come
and
out.
then perform.
He come out here to Vegas too.
Yeah, I think he got a what's that drink? A residency somewhere in Vegas, and then he still travels around and stuff. But the man's getting paid dumb dollars just to DJ. But it's like folks, Snooki, all them, those shows, the Love and Hip Hop series,
Yeah.
like.
all that shit.
I feel a lot of that stuff is staged, but the thing is, at the end of the day, they found something that works. It's what entertain folks for TV, and somebody getting paid. So it's all a profit joint, and it's always gonna be somebody who wants to watch the mindless retardedness of it, just have something to talk about.
I think too.
That mind.
So for me, well, hold on. Let me read the chat first. Lily Marie says people like to be entertained by drama that's not their own. Facts. Poetic Steve says it's the most basic form of entertainment, easy to digest, just simplistic content. 100%. And honestly, what led to me adding this topic was the drama between Kanye and Kim Kardashian. And the reason why I had that thought was because I don't know if y'all know, but she's dropping their family is dropping a new series that's going to be on Hulu called The Kardashians.
Right, that wouldn't be duty. That's what the
Now-
actual show is called.
They're already filming this and have been filming it for a while. But y'all know what else has been going on while they've been filming this? All this
Divorce stuff, right?
all this divorce Kanye shit. And I think they're using it, and it's being
To fuel the
played
show.
to fuel the show. And
Mm-hmm.
the way I formed the topic was basically like, I look at it like this. I agree in a sense that people are entertained by drama that's not their own. And the perfect way to look at that is, you ever been driving on the highway and there was an accident maybe some miles up ahead and traffic hella slow, and then you get close to you know how when you get closer to the accident, whenever it kind of start to speed up a little bit because everybody kind of squeezing through. When it's still slow, and you get up there and you realize that it ain't the accident that's keeping niggas behind. It's the fact that people want to watch. People want to sit there and look, stare, and be entertained by an accident. I think we're so captivated by just drama. Like, we're just captivated by it. Like, as a culture, it ain't just black people no more. As a culture, as an American culture, we're just simply captivated by drama in whatever fashion or form it come in. It ain't even got to really be reality TV no more. As you can see, news channels are getting into drama shit. So I just think we're captivated by drama, and I think that's why fake reality TV is so prevalent. Is because we look at these artists, we look at these entertainers, and we're like, oh, we know them from this and this and that, and we think we get like this small inclusion into their personal lives when you watching fake reality TV, but it's fake reality TV.
Facts. And another thing, real quick, before we next real quick, folks can't go outside like that still. All this COVID shit is keeping folks in, so folks feeling like, nah, this is damn near they news too for fake reality TV, just to keep up with certain stars that they like to follow or whoever, because now they can't really see things how they used to or do it how they used to go down. So now this is probably some folks' only legitimate way to be like, let me watch this episode to see what happened with them this time. They ain't posting on Instagram in a minute or whatever. They ain't really going out doing nothing. And that's my last part.
How y'all feel? How you feel, Jalen?
I got some shit to say, man. First of all,
talk your shit.
Me myself, I mind my motherfucking business. Alright, I don't understand why people waste their time watching these reality TV shows, getting these people rich. You know what I'm saying? Watching their lives when they're not even living their own fucking lives. You feel me?
And still broke.
It's like they look for all the problems in everybody else, but nobody wants to see the problem within their lives, within themselves, and all that shit and work that shit out. You feel me? They trying to look for a reason, trying to look for an answer on all these other shows instead of looking at themselves, man. That shit is just fucking stupid. You feel me?
Escape reality.
You feel me? And so now you got people, now they causing like more dramas within their lives just to, like you said with the Kim and Kanye thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like with the new show and all that shit, like that shit probably never even had to happen. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a reason just to get the shit out, get the next show going and everything. Like they're ruling their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? Just to fucking maintain the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, presence and all that shit when it's unnecessary, man. Like the whole reality TV shit, I don't fuck with. I don't watch reality TV shows. I don't even watch the goddamn news because that shit fake too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like
Yeah, I agree with that.
People just feel comfortable looking for the faults in others.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking for the drama in others, you know what I'm saying? And not at themselves, and that's the issue. Alright? But I ain't gonna get into that discussion, man, because that's too much.
Yeah.
It's not, but you definitely on the right track with that one. You definitely on the right track with that.
Yeah.
You know what? Poetic, hold on, before you go, Deb. Poetic Steve says it's almost the same dynamic as a joke being funny. That shit always funny until the joke. It's always funny as hell until the joke is on you, and that's facts.
Oh God.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dabney. What you got?
I was about to say, like, honestly, the first reality TV show that I seen was I think it was like the real world, Austin, Texas, some shit. I don't know. My auntie had
He took it back.
Right. Like I said, I was kind of ignorant about it because like thought the shit was just hilarious that like motherfuckers just doing dumb shit. But then as they start showing more and more of these type of reality shows, regardless if it's supposedly real and versus fake, I started to see more and more. I started becoming more aware, like, you know, okay, so what's really funny about this? You guys are just starting shit with each other, or whether it's the company itself or MTV itself starting shit. Like, what's the purpose? Yeah, you guys getting fame time and all of that stuff. At the same time, making yourself look like boo boo the boo. What really set my eyes open was Flavor of Love.
Ah, yeah.
Right. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers could be, y'all.
Ain't no way in hell they really love that burnt
Right.
mark.
And I was like, some of them actually look gorgeous.
Hey, why you gotta call him a skid mark, dog? But hoops? Come on, dog.
That man looked like he was burning some tire. He was like the burning tire mark on the street.
And
Man,
then
fucked
afterwards,
up, man. Respect to the dark skins, man.
They ran the 10 flat with that motherfucker.
Man, for real.
what was it like? oh, what was it, like 3 or 4 seasons he
I think he had like 3 of them hoes, if I'm not mistaken. He had like 3 seasons.
Right. So
It was a lot of them.
after the third season of trying over and over again, he goes back to one of his original baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bruh, mad as hell. Like, I wasted like 3 years just to watch this shit. What the hell? That's 3 years I ain't gonna get back. That's 3 seasons. I could have been watching something else.
You know what put me on to reality TV? I don't know if y'all remember this shit. This shit old as fuck. I think we had to be in like middle school when this came out. College Hill. That was the first reality TV show I ever seen. I think it came on BET. I want to say it
I
came
never
on
watched
BET.
it. It came on BET, but I never watched it yet.
You know what I'm talking about though? Yeah, College Hill. It was like, I think it was
I
like
heard
some
of it,
black
Oh, yeah.
students that lived in like a house together, whatever, and they did whatever they did. But that was the first instance I ever seen of reality TV, and I have sat and watched it. And I couldn't grasp the concept. Like, it was entertaining because of the shit that they was doing. But like when you watch a regular TV show, you're like, oh, okay, I get where they're going with this. I get the premise of this show. I get the concept. I get the plot. I understand. With reality TV at that age, I just was like, I don't understand what they here for. Like, why is everybody in this house doing dumb shit all the time? Like, I don't get it. But that was because that was the purpose. The purpose was for them to just do dumb shit and random shit and entertain.
Right. But the funny part is that like I can't remember who it was, but it was some reality TV show. They actually admitted that the producers and shit were actually Florida Bama. The Florida Bama was one of the main example.
Mm-hmm.
The producers actually tried to start tension between the cast and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So whether like such and such was talking about, you said that
I'm got to drive ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drive ratings,
and then it would cause his ass to get drunk as hell and then go about the issue, by how they set it up, or how he would react to what they said while under the influence.
Yeah.
And then if shit goes south, they kick his ass off the show. Like, bitch, you started this shit, so what the fuck? Excuse me, I'm saying.
But you know what's crazy to me is I feel like a lot of people know or are aware of basically what reality TV shows are now, and it's still top rated TV shows. Like these TV shows are still top rated in the country. Like that shit blows me.
But what I'm saying though, like everybody wants to mind everybody else's business.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to see a fault on everybody else versus themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the fucking issue. Like it's just one show. I don't know if this is counted as a reality TV show, but it was on the Oprah Winfrey Network. All right, don't tell me while I was watching it.
I also
But it's
say
like
you watch
Vanya.
Right.
It's like Vanya. What's her name? Vanya or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she just talks about like I guess she goes to like different families and everything, and like she pretty much tries to like mend the family together. Like you know what I'm saying, going through each person's like individual like traits that are bad and everything like that. And I watch that shit. You know what I'm saying, just so I can try to learn more for myself. You feel me? And that's what I fuck with. You feel me?
But see, it's a difference if it's informative, if it's just mindless actions.
Yes.
You're looking at something that's actually having a purpose and a premise to it, as to going to Love and Hip Hop and watching somebody get possibly beat up or a fight, having a bottle thrown at them, or somebody over there slept with this person, BD, or whatever the case may be.
Slapping the table and shit.
Yeah, like throwing yeah, like come on, man. The difference is like that's to where she's going to give actual advice and help and show folks proper tools and learning.
Oh, so you fuck with the show?
I'm not gonna let my grandma watch it. I know
All
what it is.
right. I'll forward that.
My grandma watches it on, so that's why I know what it is. And it's not bad. It's you learn something. Now, I personally didn't care for it because I was a kid. I didn't care to sit there and watch that. I watched it because my grandma watched it, and it was one of those. Hey, turn that back on. I was watching it because she was asleep. Right? Yeah, I no choice but to watch it.
Wait, that don't mean. But hold on, quick question, or not quick question. What's funny, when you posted this topic, I asked a few friends and shit. They said that the one TV show that where they kind of realized that like, okay, this is definitely fake, was the TV show Kevin Hart did, The Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that was on purpose though.
That was on purpose until everybody realized, okay, so reality is fake. I'm like, bro, where have y'all been for the past, 10, 15 years?
Hey, I hate to say it, but
It's
hate to say
funny,
it.
but like at the same time, you know what to expect. No,
Yeah.
not what to expect. You just know it's fake.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
gonna
it's
say like this.
damn near the same thing.
I'm gonna say like this: the same way women be clowning dudes for watching wrestling, it's the same way dudes clowning women for watching reality TV
Hey,
shows.
hold on.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hey,
Hey,
I ain't
you
gonna
can
lie.
get mad all you want. That's a good comparison.
That is a
You
pretty
got
that's a
acting
pretty
skills,
solid
dog.
comparison.
I'm gonna admit to that. I was hurt as hell when I found out that shit was fake. What?
Hey, a lot of us was, but the thing is that's a damn good comparison.
That's-
Like, it's true.
Shit, that's
But what's
that's
that?
basically
So-
watching fake reality TV too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
What set me off what I
that
lost
wine
when I
made you
found out
smarter
that
than-
when
Why
Kane
done
and
made you
Undertaker
smarter?
weren't really brothers, that
Mm.
shit set my ego off. I was mad as hell.
You
Poet,
feel betrayed, dog.
Great.
Poetic Steve says anyone with some damn sense can discern that reality TV ain't real. You would think so.
Nigga, I was eight.
You would
Oh,
think
okay.
so. You would think so. Poetic, this
Okay.
this is why I say you would think so. Because if people could discern that reality TV ain't real for real, there wouldn't be so many people that believe so wholeheartedly in these shows. Like I can't. It's hard for me to believe those two things can be true at once. Like not to say that there's people that can't do it, because clearly we're sitting here talking about it. But then you still also have these people that tune in 5 minutes before these shows come on to be ready for these shows and watch them like they blood, sweat, you know, to be watching it and getting their blood, sweat, and tears off on these shows. So it's hard for me to say that they sit here and be like, man, this shit ain't real for real. They might have an inkling like, that can be fake, but they're watching it and observing it and intaking it as if it were real, and that's the problem. Because these be the same people that hop on social media after watching the episode of the Kardashians and be like, I don't know why Kim or Khloe did this. You know why they did this. You know
But
why
think
they
about it.
did this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Hold
it's
on.
like this, right? It's like this, right? I can't fucking dog these motherfuckers for trying to get a check, though. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I'm slow as fuck. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Cause
It's
it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like popularity and like drumming and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
like for the viewers that watch it, you know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta know that I don't know whether it's entertainment or what, but you gotta know that that shit's not fucking real. You feel me? Like watch something that's like actually like real. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no real fucking show. I think what's that? The Survivor shit? That shit might be real. I don't know. I watch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What they surviving
Don't do me
at?
like
Fuck you
that.
talking about.
Don't
What they
think
surviving at? Fuck you talking about.
Hey, hold on.
Bro, don't tell me they sleep in hotels at night, dog. Cause that'll kill me, dog.
Man, listen, I ain't.
Hey, hold on.
Don't do it, dog. No.
I'm glad you said that, Henry. Because
Do
like I
not take
said,
that from me, dog. Do not. What?
no, hold on, no. I'm saying the fact that you know it's fake, but you still watch it. Everybody.
Survivor is fake?
No. I'm talking about the other reality shows, all that shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like I said, even to this
Look, I
day,
don't live it like that. I see it.
my mother, she knows that the shit is fake as hell, but she still watches just to see what they can find in comparison to. Shit. So, sorry. Like I said, what I was saying before, you know it's fake, but you still watch it anyways, just to laugh at the dumb shit. Like you should have known damn better you set up for this shit. So either way, regardless if it's fake or not, or you believe it's not, you still gonna watch it just out of comedy relief.
I feel that.
And that's another thing too. I think we got to take into effect too is that this shit is entertainment. I guess people can find the same satisfaction as if they were watching a regular TV show out of these reality TV shows. It's hard. I can't discredit that, but at the same time, they don't have the same. They don't hit the same. Like reality TV shows to me personally don't hit the same as a regular TV show, and I just feel like I can't be as invested into the plot as I would be in a regular TV show, because in a reality TV show there's really no plot. These niggas is just doing shit. They literally just doing shit. So I don't know.
Like, for real.
Poetic Steve says, old head told me there are 3 types of people. 1, the type to let shit happen. 2, the type to make shit happen. And 3, the ones who don't know what the fuck is even happening. I wish I had a fucking soundboard, because that deserves a mirror. Fuck you talking about?
I bet it's like your old head.
Hitting that shit. But yeah, I agree. There's definitely the type to let shit happen, the type to make shit happen, and the type of ones that don't even know what the hell going on. That's facts. That's big facts.
It's all based on preference, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like it's like the same thing. Like it's off topic, kind of like with the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like the Matrix movies and the series and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
it's like, would you take the red pill or the blue pill? You feel me?
These
Like, you
niggas
know, you
relentlessly
comfortable with
taking
this
the
right
blue
here.
pill.
You know what I'm saying? So you gonna stay with this, or you gonna fucking actually, like, you know what I'm saying, seek shit out for yourself. It's just like that, you know.
Nah, I hear that. I definitely hear that.
I'm a red pill nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, shit. If anybody else got nothing with that one, we can move on to the next topic. And the next topic is: should American forces continue being the world's police in the name of fucking freedom?
No.
No,
Hell of a topic, y'all.
that should never.
Who want to go first?
You go first. You said no.
All right, then I'll go first.
Go ahead, lay it on the line.
But
Pimp.
no, so pretty much like this. Be like, okay. So first off, a lot of these areas to this day never wanted us there. They never asked for help. Never was like, hey, you know, maybe be on standby. Not Nathan. We just, hey, like you having a little problem over there. Need Big Brother to come help. And they did it anyway, even after they said no. Folks sat up here and told them, bro, ain't nobody asked y'all to be here. Why are you here? You just bogarted your way into our problem, and now you a problem. It's always a bigger agenda when we go over there anyway. We're not over there for to help them. We're not over there to sit there and fully help correct the problem. It's a bigger agenda and selfish narrative for the benefits of people that's not even us as Americans.
Mhm.
This is something for the bigger higher ups, the bigger Anders and them and all them good folks, the chieftains of America, the government, for them to get their agendas off and what they need done or want, whether it's resources, social economic, that monetary, whatever it is.
Mhm.
A lot of the times when we go over these places, it's not really to do what we said we was gonna do.
Took the words right out of my
Now,
mouth.
if they ask for the help, that's different. If they literally say, "Hey, y'all our ally, we got some problems, go ahead send that relief," then boom, that's understandable because they asked for the help.
Mm.
But most of these folks be like, "When did y'all decide to show up? Who asked you? Who are you?"
Who
Come on,
are
man.
you niggas?
And yeah, and folks died, and that's how literally you seen folks done died because we somewhere we ain't got no business being. We in the middle of conflicts and ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Just because you don't like seeing it, don't mean you gotta hop in and try to change it. Change the channel. Stop looking. Mind your business.
See, and I pulled up here the countries we occupy and have U.S. forces in.
Now, keyword in your sentence is occupy.
Oh yeah,
Not
occupy.
visit.
Yeah,
go
occupy.
to.
I chose my words correctly. Chose my words
My man.
correctly. Italy, Japan, Honduras, Burkina Faso. Iraq.
Hold on.
I ain't even heard of Burkina Faso. What the hell is that?
I don't know what that is either.
What the hell is that?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's in Africa. Okay.
Ah,
Iraq, Thailand, the Philippines. Oh, it's definitely more than that. We definitely occupy more places than what's just on here. Let me find a better list. But
and then half those places you named, we had conflicts that we helped them with way back in the day that we could have left after the conflict was resolved. Why we had to stay? Why we had to put our
To
whole own
supervise.
installation? What we had to supervise if the problem got fixed.
who knows?
Doesn't say anything about the problem or the conflict. It's just the keeping monitors. See what
Power.
everybody's thinking.
Exactly.
Right.
Power.
Trying to beat around the bush.
Totalitarianism and power.
I
If I said that word correct.
I agree with what you talked about earlier when you talked about how, we show up in the name of freedom, in the name of liberation, and we don't be doing none of that. We pull up and we mine resources in whatever way we can get it.
Folks still fighting for freedom, and we showed up to help them with freedom back in the 90s.
Yeah.
In the 80s and other places. Hell, 60s and 70s in some places. We showed up all these years ago, all these many different wars ago to help free and whatever. And yet these powers that be is still there and we still there. Come on, man.
Let's see. We didn't occupied the Palestinian territories, Syria, Cyprus, Moldova, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, Ukraine, Korea, Albania, Nicaragua, Mexico, Belgium, Austria, France, Luxembourg. We have a place in Germany, Serbia, Montenegro, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Italy. We can go on. Like, this is ridiculous, the amount of places we have we occupy.
So I'm gonna say it like this, man. All right, we can't see the bigger picture. You feel me? Like, there's no
That's
way
fair.
anybody except for the people who are dealing with that day to day can see the bigger picture.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
We may occupy those spots because they don't want somebody else to fucking occupy those spots. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that'll put our country in like whole at a disadvantage. You feel me? You know? So, like, some things might not make sense to us, but you know what I'm saying? But the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these people agree to it. You feel me? So,
Hey,
that's
I don't know about agreed to it. Now,
that's a,
you know what I'm saying?
settled with it is different. It's some countries
No,
that might
I
have
understand
settled
that.
with it.
No, but I settle with it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not the actual people that's out there, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit every goddamn day. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, you know, at one point in time, we was the motherfuckers out there doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, they're not gonna get that part. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
like same thing. You say like you got somebody come to a new job, they your manager. You feel me? They don't
Mhm.
know how each individual part works. You know what I'm saying? They're just a manager. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to manage the shit.
Okay.
But like, if you haven't been in those positions, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of harder to manage. So it's like that situation right there. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I hear that. I hear
Yeah.
that.
It's just, you know what I'm saying, just people think they know this, they know that. You know what I'm saying? Put motherfuckers here and there.
But shit,
You feel me?
I
And if all I know, though, if it keep my family safe, though, I'm with it.
but none of these things could affect us here. None of these things
You
affect us
never
here.
know.
Oh,
How
I
do you
know.
know then, bro?
Because I was in the
So,
United
somebody-
States Navy. I know how the shit work. I'm not dumb. You not dumb. You know that's not how it work. You know nobody here over here is worried about shit. We know that for a fact. Wanna know why?
They
Because
over
we
here-
traveled the ocean to go protect other niggas. So you think America just sitting here like, hey, y'all might want to be straight over there at the crib, and you never know what
The
happened.
real issue is, though, we over here trying to protect, you know what I'm saying, the folks back home and all that shit.
Mm.
But they over there killing themselves, dog. That's a whole nother topic. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hold
feel
on,
me?
yeah. Ease off of that real quick.
You say what?
Don't worry.
Are you sneeze? Bless you, man.
Ooh. No, I was choking on water, but
Choking on water, nigga. What the fuck? Wrong pipe, nigga?
pause. I don't know, fam. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, what sparked this this topic for me was what just happened in Syria with the ISIS leader. Well, no, I don't think that was Syria. Was that Syria? Well, I don't know what the fuck. Wherever they killed the ISIS leader, do that. It made me think because they talk about, you know, killing all these leaders or whatever. I remember back when Obama killed Osama bin Laden. I don't know if y'all remember that. But it was the most heralded thing we had seen in a while. Everybody was up in arms like, oh, shit, hell yeah, fam. We done killed the nigga who done did the 9/11 shit. Yeah, cool. You know what they had to say about a dead body? They said they buried this nigga at sea. You know what they said about the nigga they just killed? They said he blew himself up. They also said the same thing about the last nigga. At what point do we question where there's no video of y'all bombing these places? There's no video of y'all running up on these places. No, you can't
Well,
say
you
like
can.
y'all don't wear body cams. You can't say there's no y'all send drones. We're in the military. Well, some of us were. We know how shit work when they run ops. There's footage somewhere. There's information somewhere. You can't tell me folks is just out here blowing up the crib up, and then there's no nothing, no evidence, no nothing.
They probably locked up somewhere, dog. Honestly.
Come on, fam. Come on, fam. They said
Like, think about
poetic.
this, though. You know what I'm
Poetic
saying?
said, hold on. Poetic says sent his ass to the gulag.
But think about this though. Get this though, right? So like, if there was video footage, right? What would that do to anybody outside America? You know what I'm saying? Us, we gonna be like, oh hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But for them, that's gonna give them a reason to fucking, you know what I'm saying, start doing some shit though. You feel me?
It's proof.
So that could be another reason right there though.
But
Like
you
them watching them die, cause it feels they can be the fuel to somebody's fire.
in 2022,
Like, come
the
on,
best
think about that
thing
shit, though, man.
the best thing you have for people is receipts. you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, like, oh, this nigga killed himself, oh, he blew up the house, or he did that. Okay, nigga, if y'all was there, where the receipts at? That's all I'm saying. What are receipts at?
I'm telling you,
What
bro,
are
that
receipts
can
at?
be fuel for the fire, my boy.
What more fuel to the fire do you have to do when this nigga
It can
just
be fuel
killed
to the
himself?
fire.
He was the
It's
ISIS
just
leader.
like, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
already
it's-
fuel. That's already
He's
fuel.
like, yeah. What you mean, bro? It's like,
And
we
if
gonna
he
kill
killed
ourselves, y'all
himself,
can't
that
do
mean
it.
he
You know
knew
what
his
I'm saying?
time
Some
was
shit
coming.
like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't like, we ain't gonna kill ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But other motherfuckers might. You feel me? So it's like that, man.
I hear
I
that.
don't care.
I hear that. It may be a part of they Taliban culture. They, you know, whatever wild ass culture they got. It could very well be. Maybe that's just what they do. Maybe they do just blow themselves the fuck up. That could be true. I don't want to shoot that down.
That's fucked up, dog.
that could be true. However,
Mostly
it's always convenient.
tab on that.
Say that again.
I said it wouldn't be more mostly the culture itself, but I say more of the belief.
Yeah.
Cause
What happened there?
I said what I said earlier was that it wouldn't be mostly the culture itself, but the belief.
Mm.
From what I've understood, I don't know the whole details. I ain't major in this shit, but they would get their troops riled up and beliefs like, you know, you committing this suicide to kill our enemies, give you 100 virgin women in heaven and shit like that, just to rile their ass up. Something that they can believe in, so they feel like it's worth dying for. I mean, like I said, although the belief is tied to the culture, it's still kind of like a fine line between the two. Whether you still follow the culture itself, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean shit if you don't follow the belief. It's what to go with it. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying for sure. So this is apparently from the Wall Street Journal. According to them, this is the aftermath of him blowing his spot up. Now, and that's them carrying bodies. Okay, cool. All looks cool and dandy, right? And this might be reaching down into my conspiracy bag, but I feel like some things are just too much of a coincidence. Like I just don't feel like the last two ISIS leaders they killed were killing themselves, and there's no pictures of these. Like, at least show us the dead body. Be like, yo, we drop folks' ass. At least show us that. At least show us the face. You ain't even got to show.
Trying to make sure ain't no deals being made.
Listen, but I know. It's not even trying to make sure. I know there's deals being made, because these was the same niggas we was funding when they was trying to fight the fucking, what was them niggas? The other fucking Middle East motherfuckers. We was funding these niggas. Yeah, we was funding this group before we started going after them. So it's like, I don't know, bro. There's backdoor deals being made. They're just not public to Americans.
They showed Bin Laden face shot up.
They did, and then they also said they buried this nigga at sea. Okay.
They ain't said the exact location, but you know,
Okay.
guesstimate.
You know, didn't know we was burying Iraqi niggas at sea. Didn't know that was the thing, but all right.
Well, I wouldn't say he was buried at sea, because the thing is, that one, they just rolled his body up, put some cement stuff on there to make him sink, and then dropped him in the ocean.
Which
I
is
wouldn't say it was a
crazy.
burial.
That's
It was
just
just a
crazy.
drop off.
But like I said, that's me reaching down in my conspiracy bag. I be feeling like a lot of this shit be backdoor deals, because that shit just be wild as fuck. But to be back on topic, should American forces continue being world's police in the name of freedom? Fuck no. We spend so much money. We spend so much money being in places that don't have Americans. It's fucking unreal. Poetic Steve says a jettison. That was a word in our group. Hey, you said folks says jettison himself.
Yeah, jettison.
Ejectocito, cuz. No cap. But yeah, that's my answer, man. I don't believe that we should be out here trying to fucking be Captain Save-A-Ho when we in our own country is just a fucking shootout, a wild west shootout.
We ain't the worst country so far.
Huh?
I was gonna say we ain't the worst country so far, but
Well, no. But we're the only country with successful democratic overrule.
Where?
That's you ain't see the air quotes?
Yeah, I saw that the last
Yeah,
second. I saw that the last
yeah. So the image we try to uphold of this so-called successful democratic republic, it matters how we show up for other countries because we're helping them liberate for freedom. But anyway, I digress. If y'all don't have nothing on this, we can move around. I said what I didn't say it.
What's the next clip?
Next clip, Chauncey. Hood trivia, my favorite.
Hood trivia? What we got?
Hood trivia.
Is this a mathematical question or is it like a
Multiple choice.
Oh no!
Alright, let's get it.
Hood trivia. Bam.
I took the difference from 500, Alex.
Hey, I want the chat to be in on this too, y'all. Please be in
Are
on
we
this
raising
too.
our hands? Are we putting
No.
hands for poll? What?
I just need y'all to yeah. Matter of fact, put up ones for A, twos for B.
Okay.
So ones for A, twos for B. Okay. However y'all want to do it. If y'all think this is too close, then put 1 and 2. However y'all want to do it.
Oh, that works.
All right.
Right.
All right. First one. Does the phrase "shut the fuck up" crying before I give you something to cry for come before or after the ass whooping? I'll give y'all time to liberate.
Before.
I'm gonna put my knee up for this one, dog. I know very well, but
That's before.
I gotta
sometimes
be
it's number 2.
I got yeah.
That's a circumstance.
I got two too. Hey, Poetic says 2. How the rest of the chat feel? How y'all feel about that?
What else? No, say the question again.
Question is, does the phrase "shut the fuck up" crying before I give you something to cry for come before or after the ass whooping?
I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely
A lot of
came
times
after the
it's
ass whooping.
A
No,
lot of times
I
it's
said
two.
before.
A lot of times it's
You
2.
got popped. You got popped first.
Go
You
again.
got your ass smacked first, and if you started crying from that, then that's when they said it. See,
True.
the reason you cried because you got the shit smacked out of you, and
Yeah.
now you get your feelings hurt and you crying. So when
So
they
it's
say
like
that,
this.
shut the fuck up if I get something to cry for me, they finna beat your ass if you don't stop crying. So that's why I know for a fact this is number 1. At least in my household, that was number 1.
See, in my household,
Yo,
you caught that ass
look,
whooping.
it's like
If you
this.
kept crying,
Alright.
where it was at.
Hey, look, my household, all right. You know what I'm saying? You hear that belt? She'll get the belt as like a feature. You know what I'm saying? Like a tactic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear that belt rattling, you think like your ass whooped. You start crying, she's like crying like get something to cry about. Or she hits you, it's like cry about get something to cry about, right? Or if you gotta stand in that corner and then you hear that belt while you're standing in that corner like this, you touch the wall, that's your ass. Alright? Look, you bump into that motherfucker, you start crying, she did cry, get something to cry about, man. And then she just start.
See, mine was always after the ass whooping. Because if you was crying after
Tell
that
you.
ass whooping, you better shut the fuck up before I give you something to
Hey
cry
man,
for.
that's why I always pray for a mama with arthritis, alright? Come on, man.
All right, here we go. Next question. Here we go. Bow. While hanging outside in the evening, when was it mandatory to be in the house? Before or after the street lights?
The street lights. Before
Oh.
the street lights.
Boom.
Oh God. That ain't no question,
If
dog.
if you didn't learn this, you definitely had a wonderful household at a young age because you was wilding outside, just wilding.
I'd be damned to see if somebody got a B.
I have 1 or 2 options: either be in before I lock the door, or if you come in late, I'm gonna beat your ass. So you go out and take an ass whooping,
Facts.
or you go sleep outside for the night.
Come in
Alright.
before the street. I better not come home.
All right, let's roll to the everybody unanimous. When you see a group of black folks running towards you, when do you take off running? A, before they get close. B, after they get close.
Before.
Before.
So do you
I
see
gotta
them
think
running?
about this one.
No. When you see black folks running, you best to take off running before they get to you, because whoever chasing them has a less likely chance of getting you. They get there. You take off. You take off so you see them. When one run, you run. And if they're coming towards you, you run before them. What did you saying?
I'm going for 2. Alright?
What?
Because ain't no way in hell I'm running where these motherfuckers running. You feel me? Because you don't know what they're running from, or you don't know what they're running away from. You feel me? And I ain't about to get caught with this shit. Oh, he a witness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me fucked
That's
up,
why you
bro.
gotta run before when you see a group of motherfuckers running.
Oh, that's why
You
gotta
don't
go
wait.
after-
No.
Look. They going that way. I'm going this way.
Nigga,
I ain't even no.
I understand what you're
fucking-
saying. I understand what you're saying. That don't mean you got to run the same direction they run. You just got to stay ahead of them.
Yeah.
It could go any direction you want.
You
Now,
just gotta
say
move
for
around.
instance,
Nah, man. What I'm gonna time myself out for? What I'm gonna time myself?
what if the
Henry,
dog is chasing them, and because you the lone person that went the opposite direction to everybody else, now the dog strictly on your ass.
Now you're finna take a bite out your ass cheek. Because you
Or
want
the
to be
police.
different.
I ain't
That
saying no
shit-
motherfucking dog.
Yeah,
Dog,
that's-
listen, Cujo, nigga. You feel me? And that nigga dead. Like, the fuck?
Lily Marie in the chat says this nigga said he got to think, crying laughing face. Poetic Steve says what? Call me Mr. Faux Flat. We could think later. Fuck you talking about? I feel that.
Nah,
I'm definitely
hey,
not putting
nah,
no thought
hey,
into
hey.
that. I'm going.
Hey, over here in the OR, I'm assessing the situation, nigga.
Fuck that.
Like,
I'm out the
As soon as I
jam.
see or hear
Hey.
feet, I'm mine.
Yeah, I'm out the
nah, I
jam.
need to see- Look, I see who running, and I gotta see what they running from.
You're doing too much. You gonna get caught by the end.
The jury has spoken. Before they
You
get
can't wait.
close.
Bro, look, hey man, either way it goes,
Sure
dog,
is.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, it's like this, bro. Look, it's like this though, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna catch me too easy, you feel me?
Mhm.
Second of all, I ain't no little skinny ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I throw something down, you feel me? Third thing is, you got me fucked up. And that toss everything, dog. Like,
Hey Henry,
it ain't gonna go. What's up?
is that how Senior Chief Burton caught your ass?
He ran opposite way. He said, I'm gonna run towards him. He ain't gonna never suspect this.
You know what
Hey,
I mean.
bro. You not supposed to be throwing our names like that, dog. Like, come on, bro. You ain't supposed to be throwing our names like that. I ain't know that was his girl, dog. It just happened. You feel me?
All right, next one. On Thanksgiving, do you and your cousins go for a walk before or after y'all eat? I'm gonna say this question again, cause
Wait, hold on.
it's
I
Listen-
know exactly what you're
listen,
talking about, man.
listen carefully. On Thanksgiving, do you and your cousins go for a walk before or after y'all eat? Hey, Poetic know what's up. Poetic know what's up. Trick question. It's a trick question. Fuck you talk about.
It is.
It's a
It
trick
is.
question.
It is a trick question, dog.
You go before.
Everybody
and
know what
after.
it is.
Ain't no, it's anytime it's good.
You
Oh,
go
God.
before and after. It's the prime
And
up
if your
and
plate
the-
made you good, probably during. God damn it. If cousin them say, hey, we finna slide outside, we going. You already know what time it is.
Oh man. Hey, Steve's know what's up, fam. It's definitely both of them.
Why?
That's my best for my mama. I used to get my ass cooked.
At the start of the month, do black folks pay their rent before or after they go to the liquor store or weed man?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough question. Yeah, that's a tough question.
You got responsible and not responsible. So like, you know, like I myself, before I do any of my vices or whatever it is, I take care of the necessities first. Even my mama taught me this. My daddy too. My mama, she's like smoking weed. So before she go cop her, you know, an eighth, or if she was had a little extra, get her an ounce or something, I don't know. She would make sure the rent paid, groceries bought, and we good. Then she go get hers and her liquors or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you were correct, that's a little bit of trick question. If you're the correct black person, you go handle the crib first, then go get yours. Now, if you ignorant and don't give a damn, yeah, you probably is gonna go take your ass.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't
That's
gonna
a
lie.
half. I would say first, just for that rationalization of it, for those who think, I would say you pay the rent first.
Yeah,
You should pay your rent first.
of course. That's what I would choose. I mean, if I'm gonna be broke, I'd rather be
mean-
broke with a roof.
Well, it's like this. It's
Broke
like
and
this.
broken the roof.
All right, is there a third option? 'Cause I'm putting the rent aside, and I'm saving $500 off rent for drugs.
Oh my god, this nigga hell.
Nah, but I'm gonna go ahead and say option one. You gotta pay the rent first.
Lily Marie says this hood nigga trivia not responsible is wait what? This hood nigga trivia not responsible nigga trivia. Facts.
That's why I was asking a trick question. Because if we go with hood trivia, you got supposed to say, shit, I know how much my rent is. Let me go ahead and go grab my what's the name and whatever.
I know what the real answer is. I know what the real answer is. Now, what you're supposed to do is different, but I know what I've seen what happens with the real answer.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, I done both. I was about to say, after I paid off the rent, I used the money to drink as a celebration for getting that shit on time.
Hey.
Vice versa.
But I'm gonna go ahead.
Really a celebration?
We gonna keep it responsible and oops, wrong screen. We gonna say before, but we all know what the real answer is for most people. All right, let's see. Let's what we got next. What we got next? That was fun. I enjoyed that. Oh man, that was funny.
Come on.
I need you to get off my screen, brother. Okay, there we go. Next topic: 2 truths and a lie. Another Black History Nigga History Month edition. Let's see if
You go first.
All right, hold on here. No, I already got it set up for y'all. Hold on, here we go. Let me put it together for y'all. Oops, I done got this all.
So you finna say 3 things, and we got to decide what's truth and what's the lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. Y'all ready? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm on the wrong page. Hold on, let me get there. Oops. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I don't have no music, so 2 truths and a lie. African American History Month edition. Bow. First one. Sidney Poitier was the first black man to kiss a white woman on screen. B. Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight was the first successful rap record. C. The NAACP was founded in 1929 by W.E.B. Du Bois, Mary Church Terrell, and Ida B. Wells Barnett.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say mine. All right. Rapper's Delight was not the first one. All right. Sidney Porter's probably too. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Cause he just passed, recently.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe the NAACP, but I don't believe the Rapper's Delight though. You feel me?
Okay. What's your take, Dab?
Shit.
2 facts in a cap. I like that. That's probably what I should have did, Poetic. 2 facts in a cap.
Yeah.
Say it again. Say it again.
You want to hear him over? Okay, I'll say him over again. Hold on one second.
Before you had kissing a white woman, I heard that part.
All right, so yeah. B is Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight was the first successful rap record. C, the NAACP was founded in 1929 by W.E.B. Du Bois, Mary Church Terrell, and Ida B. Wells Barnett. Hey, I want y'all to participate in the chat too. You could just do A, B, C, and then you could put like TTL or whatever for whatever y'all want to set that up.
I want to say Cindy Poitier was the fall or cat.
What? Do you not know who this man is?
Better put some respect on his name.
Wow, my brother.
Hey, while y'all figure that out, I'll be right back.
You said on TV? You said. Hold on. Google it real quick.
Dad, no. See, that's what you get. That's karma.
Ain't no cheating. Thompson, Google it real quick.
Yeah, that's
Are
what
you
Hey,
Googling it?
hey.
That's cheating. Like, what
Cheating.
the fuck?
Cheating as hell.
I ain't cheating.
Bro, that is definitely cheating. Like, I don't know what the hell you thought was going on. That's cheating.
It's B.
Why you turning away? Yeah. Oh, you big-headed motherfucker.
I think it's B personally, the one that's
You better not be searching this up cheating, Dabney.
Hey, Poetic is funny as fuck. He said C is for cap, the other 2 are true. He said you can't use Google or cheating ass. Lily Marie say not Google. Y'all cheating. Why y'all cheating?
Right.
All right, so Dab, it's on you. What you think without cheating?
You already did.
Matter of fact, yo, know what y'all should do? Everybody should just put their shit in the chat. Go ahead and put y'all shit in the chat. That's what I'm gonna do. That way it's fair.
All right.
Obviously, I can't participate because I know.
Because you already know.
I know what's cap. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Podak. That's definitely what it's gonna be for this installment. I'm changing it from 2 truths and a lie to two facts and a cap. I like that way better. That shit hot.
Oh, get down, bro. Here.
Okay, baby, hold on.
I don't know. That's hard.
Oh damn.
Hold on, the chat join on Twitch, right?
You say what? Yeah, on
Chat
Twitch.
join on Twitch.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
No said you keep grinding. Oh, appreciate you, Devon. I be forgetting to look at my multi-stream sometimes. I be capping.
You said look at what?
My
Can't keep
multi-stream.
track of.
No, because I
the hell is that?
got the Twitch stream up, but my multi-stream got like Facebook and YouTube on there. But yeah.
Sydney Porter definitely did that.
Okay. See, he looking the shit up right now.
Cheating and shit.
Ooh.
They say you out there cheating.
I'm saying it because I'm typing it as I'm putting it in the chat, fool.
You have motherfuckers to get their answer, bro.
Chat, I
I'm
need y'all to
guessing I was
participate
right.
without
I'm
cheating.
guessing
I need the
I'm
chat to
guessing I'm
participate
right
without
'cause
cheating.
I'm that,
He
cause I'm
did
that
that.
nigga, you know, man.
The NAACP.
The new one?
Appreciate.
Yeah.
Damn, Capriccio, how you in there, boy? That shit tastes like all alcohol to me, boy. What the hell wrong with you?
Is correct.
You said what?
Bro.
I know Lily Marie love her some Capriccio, boy. That shit is proper 12. Okay,
Yeah,
I see you.
Y'all need
I see you fucking with
y'all
Connor
need
shit.
And
How does that shit
Y'all
taste?
need to drink some wine, dog. It's the,
B.
you know what I'm saying?
it's cap.
Drink it with some lemonade. That shit smooth as fuck, bro.
Proper 12 with some lemonade. Okay.
Man's been drinking this shit like 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, no, 10, 11?
Poetic says he stands by his answer.
Daddy.
You want rice?
All right. Did you put yours in the chat, Jalen?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nope. I already know mine.
All right. What's yours? Go ahead and just put it out there.
And NAACP is a fact. And Robert Delight is false.
Okay. And what was
And that
yours,
is not
Dad?
the first one, my boy.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
What?
Oh, with my man's Henry.
All right. You were hearing? All right. What about you, Chris?
I'm being forced. I'm going with B.
B.
I believe it.
Okay. All right. Here go the truths. Pow.
You gotta break it down for me, my brother.
He said, "Give me my motherfucking bag." On God. Hey, as soon as I seen yo boy, I was like, "This nigga, you smart."
so
nigga.
what is it?
He a smart nigga. So Sidney Poitier was the first black man to kiss a white woman on screen. That's true. Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight was the first successful rap record. True. The NAACP was founded in 1929 by W.E.B. Du Bois, Mary Church Terrell, and Ida B. Wells. Is false.
Rapper's Delight
It was 1909.
It was not the first successful, dog. I guarantee you, dog.
Well, either way, I just knew Sidney Porter definitely did that because my grandma talked about it all the time, and my granddaddy used to always say Sidney Porter was that man in his time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, to serve with love. All right.
Okay, my mistake. I meant to that. My fault.
Y'all gotta get up on y'all music, man. I can't believe y'all thought that shit was fake.
Bro,
Damn
that's
shame.
not the first successful one, dog.
It is, but it is though.
Okay, so if I say first successful rap record, right? If I look that up on Google, man, let's see, man.
Man, do your thing. Do what you gotta do. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Spread the word, man. I believe you.
Hey, I don't have nothing to prove. I know what's up.
You ain't shit.
I know what's up. I'm the one who put it there, so I know what's up.
Motherfucking Rapper's Delight. Fuck you, dog.
I told you.
It should have never been Rapper's Delight, dog.
Hey man, sometimes you can black man on screen.
Like, come on.
You got the green light and okay without getting lynched to kiss a white woman.
He was also
Yeah,
he was
you gotta
hey,
give him his credits though. You
hey,
know what I'm saying?
he
Like,
was
yeah.
also the first black man to slap a white man in a movie. He slapped the dog shit out that white man too. That shit was hilarious.
Here,
Was it
was it backhand or front hand?
First white man to get a two. I forgot what the award it was.
All right, come on.
I think he was the first black dude to get an Academy Award.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
It was a big one.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. We got one here. Next topic. Who's your favorite anime character and why? Chad, I want y'all to fill in us
Overall?
on this too. We probably have to say damn, it's fake a tie. I didn't think I was gonna have to think this hard. I'm gonna have to say Naruto. And I'm gonna only say that because his character development was so that shit was cold. That shit was cold, fam. But the reason why I say Naruto is because this man had a heart of gold, but he was fierce, man. That nigga had no fear in his blood. That nigga woke up every day and said, "I'm pissing excellence around this bitch." Even when he was disliked, and you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was fucking with him. He ain't had no friends. He still said, "Nigga, I'm gonna pull up to the playground. Fuck it up, bro. Y'all might not like me, but I'm gonna play with y'all niggas anyway. And you gonna have to take that." Like, to me, that's that fearless shit gets me. I like that shit. And then for him to grow up and being an adult, be a father, and be like just as pursuing in life as he was when he was younger, that shit's amazing to me because it made Boruto's character that much more of a heel in certain instances, because it was like, damn, all Naruto wants you to be is, you know what I'm saying, a decent ass ninja, but you want to be an asshole. So like the way Naruto's character was, it kind of dictated how other characters are in the show became, and that's for me. That's why I choose it. Lily Marie says Ichigo. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that, but yeah. So who y'all got?
Go ahead, Kurt.
So if we doing overall out of all of them, I'm saying Samurai Jack, and it's kind of along the same premise of what my man Liko just said, because his character development was amazing from season 1 through 5. He been through the mud, fought for any and everything, the refound love, the whole 9. His grit and grind from a child until then, like, I can relate to that because he literally had to fight his entire life to get to where he wanted to be and do in life. And my man's did that. And like season 5 capped it off perfectly to end his story correctly and give good closure to us that grew up waiting. You know how many years we waited for season 5? How long we waited for season 5? So overall, all in all, Samurai Jack. And honorable mention is Asuma. But yeah, my man's Samurai Jack, hands down, yes. And that's what introduced me to anime. That's what got me to even look up what's this style of cartoon.
Facts. I feel that. Who you got, Chris?
I actually had 2, but it's from the same anime.
Well, you can only have one.
Well.
You can only have one.
I have 2 as well. That's it. I have 2 as well.
You gotta have one. Same with this is.
I can't decide between 2.
You better choose. You better flip a coin.
It's like a yin and yang. It's like a yin and yang. That's it.
You gotta flip a coin. Heads or tails, nigga.
It's gonna be Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho.
But it's cool. Y'all can have y'all 2. Do y'all 2. Go ahead. Let me know what y'all got.
I had Hiei and Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay. Why?
Hiei, cold-blooded assassin, coldest motherfucker on Sesame Street.
Don't say that.
Hi.
Reason why
What's up, cat? How you doing?
Beautiful Niecy, how you doing?
Oh, she want the headphones.
Hi. How you doing, beautiful niece? How you doing? You say what?
Daddy's house.
You at daddy's house?
Yeah.
Hanging out and cooling?
Oh,
Yeah.
Where's he at the office?
That's a dinosaur.
What?
That's a dinosaur?
No, that's her office.
A Pararobus is a type of dinosaur that she specifically likes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What,
Yeah, that's her office.
what color is it?
Yeah.
Apparently, she would try to say stop.
Oh,
Well, excuse me.
We got her started. She said, "Don't play with her."
Right.
But nah, go ahead. For your reason why, for the second character. I don't think I heard it.
I said Yusuke Urameshi Hiei. Although Hiei was cutthroat, the only thing that he actually cared about was little sister. But as his character developed, he learns to start trusting more and more people in his group. Now, in the end, This motherfucker was the motherfucker that was so cold blooded. He was willing to die for his friend. Right. Now Yusuke Urameshi, in the beginning of the series, he was a punk, always fighting and all that stuff until he actually died for no reason, trying to save a kid's life. After that, you see the whole character development throughout the season. Regardless of what people that he was fighting that was twice his size, 3 times his size, he wouldn't back down. Just like Naruto. That was his Nendo way. But at the same time, through those trial and errors that he gone through, he was able to overcome any obstacle that was thrown his way through the guidance he had as well as the people he had around. Eventually, he wound up becoming OP. So, at the same time, like I said, it's kind of like the thing with Naruto, but that's just straight OG.
Yeah. What about you, Jalen?
Okay. So my first one, right, would be Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. All right. Zoro, he'll prove swords, my dog. Come on. 3 swords. So the first reason, right, why that gets me, right, his dedication. He saw his goal. He wanted to be the best swordsman. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So he trained for that one purpose. You know what I'm saying? But along the way, he found, like, you know what I'm saying, other people who were motivated for certain goals and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they all had their individual goals, but, like, he worked towards his and he worked towards, like, others at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Giving that, like, community aspect, I guess. You feel me? And, like, he cold as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll live and die for fucking Luffy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I fuck with that, right? And then number 1, I named my dog after him. All right, Neji Hyuga. All right, Neji motherfucking Hyuga. So Neji, he saw his life as one thing. You feel me? Like, everybody's destined for this purpose. Everybody destined for this right here, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm gonna take it to the other shit. But me being a black man, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, us being black men, you feel me? It's hard for us to, like, not talk about destiny. You know what I'm saying? You only do certain things. You feel me? It's not too much you can do. You feel me? It's not too many, like, decisions outside the spectrums.
Yeah.
Come from where we come from. You feel me? And so Naruto taught Neji, you know what I'm saying, that, like, you can be more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, your life can be in your hands and things like that. And so, like, and ultimately, Neji ended up dying for Naruto and Hinata. You know what I'm saying? Hinata was about to sacrifice herself for Naruto, and then Neji sacrificed himself for Naruto and Hinata. And he taught Naruto a like, very important lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hold more than one life in your hand. And so that, like, to me, that, like, you know, symbolizes, like, I hold more than one life in my hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just not just me. You feel me? It's me. It's my dog. It's my niece. It's my nephew. It's my mother, my brother, my sisters. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it gives me more of a reason to, like, do the right things. You feel me?
Right.
You know, and, you know, stack this bread, get this money, man. You feel me?
No, I definitely hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's more than me I gotta take care of.
So with my second one then now, since I get to name it, Asuma from Naruto as well.
Oh,
And again,
cold.
the reason why I said, because that's the thing. One, my man's had the hands. His bridge of boxing and strategicness in that show is what got me to like Naruto. Not the main character, not the other folks. Out of all the characters,
You said
Asuma was the reason that I like this show, because he pulled up on you. He came with hands. Like he said, like, get all that fanciness, put your dukes up, and let's go at it. And then on top of that, my man was chief in every episode. Like
he was. That nigga was a chain smoker, boy. His lungs wasn't shit. That nigga lungs wasn't shit.
So, like, my man's is like, honestly, I felt like he was one of my uncles that was on TV. He was somebody I could relate to, fully recognize, and resonate with. And he was a family person. Yeah. He was a family person as well. So he had a great story development. Granted, I feel like he got holes. My man's got holes, definitely. But
character development, that's all that was.
Yeah. But he is a staple for me that will forever go on in the show. And when my man Shikamaru lit the ghostly last sign off his head, to his master, that's when I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. True recognition. And so Asuma is that man. That's my other character. He's family oriented as myself. Yes. And he was with all that action. He was with the hands. He pull up, pull him out, let's get cracking.
Poetic Steve says his is Afro Samurai, Naruto,
I like it.
Itachi, but Naruto if he had to choose one. He's like that motherfucker got heart. Can't nobody take that shit away. Wasn't trying to hear hate from anyone. Motherfuckers doubted him from the jump, and he was the first to squabble. Facts, no questions asked. He said, yeah, he did. Say, he's like my.
Yeah, come on.
He said
Even knowing he would lose the fight, he still went in head first and let's get it.
reckless. Didn't give a damn.
Didn't care.
He goes on to say,
Nigga.
my kids gonna watch Naruto. Vegeta up there too though. And then Jalen, he told you to talk your shit, man. He said you was talking that shit, boy.
Oh God, bro. We gotta break that curse, man. The generational curses. You feel me?
I hear that.
That's all right. That's the ass on our head, bro. You feel me?
Let's see here what we got. What we got next? Oh, here we go. WNBA has closed on a $75 million deal in funding that values the league and its teams at $1 billion. Now,
This is the who again? The WNBA?
WNBA. Let me put this in and let me pull it up again. Let me put this into perspective for y'all a little bit. Just for a little bit for those who don't know. The
You said it's
WNBA,
1 billion for the whole league?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to this.
Now, let me put this in a little bit into perspective for y'all. Over the past decade, the WNBA Players Association and the league itself has been trying to figure out how they could get their players on the same salary type, you know what I'm saying, market as the NBA players. And each time they've looked at the NBA for not promoting them well in certain ways. But at the same time, I think also too it has to go down to be looked at in revenue. There are millions of people going to buy these NBA players' jerseys. That shit matters. There's millions of people that's going to buy NBA anything, logos, stickers, backpacks, jackets, hoodies, caps, you know what I'm saying, all this shit. And then you got to think about all of the legends that the NBA has created. People wear Jordans for a reason. People wear Nikes for a reason. Adidas, New Balance, Puma, like all of these Reebok, you know what I mean? So I just think that I feel like sometimes the WNBA, even though they see all of this money that gets past the NBA, they forget that their league is so much younger. So much younger. They don't have as much invested. Now, granted, do I believe they could get paid more? Absolutely. I believe their exposure should be more. I believe they should be put on TV just as much to help them get that money revenue. But then when you start talking about stuff like that, you have to look into TV contracts because that's what pays these. That's what pays the NBA is the TNT contract, the ESPN contract, CBS or whatever else fucking channel they come on. There's
NBA comes on local TV.
Yeah.
You don't need no service, no prescription to watch them.
At all.
That's the problem.
At all. It's just time. It's time. I just think the NBA needs to give time. The WNBA needs to give time. Because women's basketball is definitely growing in popularity. Period. There's no denial. You see it by how the talent level is growing. Like look at Aja Wilson. She was just this past year's WNBA MVP. Look at
Killing it.
Look at the Finals MVP, Kalia Copper, who played for Chicago Sky, Candace Parker. Like there's players that are growing with their league. You know what I mean? It's just gonna take time.
Maya Moore,
Diana Taurasi.
Leslie.
We could go on for days. Like you know what I mean? Like there's it's growing as the years go, but you have to be patient. It's not y'all not gonna jump to NBA salary. You're not gonna go be a $236 million, you know what I'm saying, salary person.
Player.
It's just not what it is right now. You know, you got to take what you got and you can push them on.
Some of us in this chat that's talking with each other right now is older than the WNBA.
Yeah.
You don't realize WNBA only came around in the 90s.
Yeah, early. Was it the mid 90s? Late 90s, something like that?
Yeah, mid to late 90s at that.
Yeah, like I want to say like 98
WNBA
maybe.
was, yeah. So the WNBA is not that old.
No,
it's not.
It's really young.
It's those of us that's older than WNBA because beforehand, all these female athletes, at least for basketball wise, they had to go overseas.
Yeah. Or they only played in the
So
Olympics.
playing-
Oh, we were both wrong.
Yeah.
It's 96, but yeah, the majority of us are pretty much still older than us.
So that's the same age as me. So the WNBA is only about to be 26 years old.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
April 24th, it'll be 26.
See, so I'm still older than the WNBA.
Yeah.
Hey, who you telling, bro? I'm about to be 27 this month, boy.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right there.
It's I don't think I feel like the narrative that gets written is not correct because the media makes it seem as if the WNBA players aren't getting equal treatment. And it's just
No,
y'all
but the
y'all
thing
just
is-
you don't bring in the same amount of money. That's the difference. That's the
Yeah.
only difference is y'all just
No,
don't bring in
bro,
the same amount of
like-
money yet.
And another thing is too, right? It comes with time. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, don't rush the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you gonna fuck up some shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I get it though. You see your male counterparts making bags playing the same sport professionally that you do.
Yeah.
And I get it. That shit kind of sucks. You know what I mean? They probably making
Okay.
pennies to what Steph Curry and them making.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Now, I don't
They
know.
are.
I don't know.
You just
if
said
it's-
it, bro. The whole league, the whole WNBA is worth $1 billion.
yeah,
It's teams that's worth twice that.
yeah. I
There's
think,
markets of NBA teams is worth 3-4 times that.
yeah,
Like even the Hornets, the Michael team is valued at over $1 billion now. But you have whole teams and leagues that's worth 3-4 times that. And on top of that too, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It's gonna suck. Excuse me ahead of time, folks out there in the world and ladies. I don't want this to sound sexist, but
Yeah.
there's an athleticism gap that is so huge. There's an athleticism gap that gives the NBA an extra flair. You get more female dunkers and more female flair players, those that's bringing sauce to the game. But that flair and dramatic that needs to be there to really captivate the masses, the reason why people go watch these games, you don't
Yes.
see it a lot.
yeah.
You see the same rudimeric in and out dribbling. You see the same, long three or what. Now you can get that in NBA. No disrespect to the women, but why would I want to see you do the same stuff when you seeing folks coming up with all new kind of moves in the NBA every
I
day?
agree.
You seeing folks pulling out something you never seen before on this part. And now don't get me wrong, there's some women that's in the NBA now that's starting to, like WNBA, that's
Mhm.
starting to put that out there and get you captivated. Like, hold on, how'd she do that? When did they start doing that? Damn, that was fire. Now that's what's bringing it in. But it's just not going to happen as fast because the NBA has been around for over 75 years. The NBA is almost 100 years. The
Yeah.
WNBA is younger than
It's,
me.
it's
Even if
just
it was a
young.
month,
It's just young.
that's all the problem. Yeah,
It's
it
just
just
young.
needs time, and the development of these players is going to keep growing and growing until now, where we see on a regular, like, hold on, Brittany Griner just went between the legs over somebody's head. Like you seeing these female players developing and getting better and doing things that you won't normally see. Good job, baby. Put that in the chair. Put that in the sink. That you would not see on the regular. Once you start seeing that, that's going to bring folks in because there's it's that that's there that the WNBA needs.
Also, too, I think I suggested this before and on Facebook, and people had something to say. I think they need to lower the rim. I don't think it should be at 10 feet like the men. Lower that shit down to 9 feet. That gives them the same aerial dynamics as the men do. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna have women out here that's fucking Zach LaVine and fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo that's doing what they doing because women just aren't built like that. But if you lower the rim to 9 feet, the NBA rim is only at 10 feet. If you just lower the WNBA's rim to 9 feet, that gives them a better entertainment advantage, if that makes sense.
Facts. I 100% agree. Like I said, it's that athletic factor, and yes.
Yeah, drop that shit to 9 feet. That gives the 5'10" players, 5'11" players, the 6 feet player. It gives them that ability to go down the court and yam some shit and put on a show because that's part of what I forget. I think people forget that these are sports, but they are sports entertainment. Don't nobody watch. If I was just gonna turn on basketball to watch you play basketball just for the fuck's sake of watching basketball, I could go play basketball and feel just the same satisfaction. I don't turn on the NBA to see. I don't turn on the NBA to see motherfuckers shoot jumpers and do regular normal shit. You watch the NBA for shit like when you watch LaMelo Ball do a behind the back bounce pass down court for 70 feet. When you watch Vince Carter do a 360 dunk in mid game. When you watch Vince Carter jump over niggas at the Olympics, like these are we watch for the entertainment. It's not just for the sport.
I hear what you're saying, Lico,
Mm-hmm.
and I agree with that. But at the same time, there was an argument on one of the newscasts when they were talking about that with some of the female players.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people didn't like the idea of lowering it down to 9 feet, but at the same time, like, what do you expect? Like, it's true what Kurt said. we're built. We're muscle mass. At the same time, okay, you think lowering it is supposed to make the gameplay better, but at the same time, it's what people want.
But they still
Yeah.
lower their difference. They really? They
Say your
actually
shit.
really should lower it.
You hear that?
Nah, I didn't hear it. Say it again.
Say it again. Say it. No, you come shit. Say it.
Yeah.
What Kurt is saying.
I'm sorry, I really couldn't hear you, bro.
Yeah, I
Can you say that
definitely
one more
couldn't hear it
time, please?
again.
Oh no, I was just saying this put me off. Okay, I'm shy.
She was agreeing to what we were saying
Yeah.
about
Oh, okay.
the whole females.
You know, with the
Yeah, like, and I don't want to make this seem like, you know what I'm saying, like we're saying women aren't athletic, women can't do these things. We're just built different, bro. If you want the same kind of money
Watch
to
this, right.
provide the same
Yeah.
kind of entertainment, you got to adjust the game, and that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Your ball is already smaller than the men's, so lower the rim 1
Mhm.
foot, lower the rim
Yep.
1 foot. Go dunk your life away on a 9-foot rim, because I know
Man.
if my rim was 9 feet, I'd be putting out
I'm
YouTube
saying
videos
something.
every
Oh,
day.
Man, what?
You know,
I'm-
you is not getting
What?
up like that, my boy.
Stop tweaking. You've played
Come
basketball
on.
with me. I've mossed you on rebounds plenty of times. Stop it.
Hey, you,
Stop
you
it.
more Curry than Duncan. You feel me? Like,
On a 9-foot, I could dunk on a 9-foot rim. I could touch the top of the net on a 10-foot rim. So you telling me I can't dunk on a 9-foot rim? Stop.
all I'm saying
Stop it.
is,
Stop it,
You
Henry.
got them threes.
Stop it,
You got
Henry.
them
Henry, I
threes.
mean no
I should
disrespect.
dunk.
Stop it, Henry. I
You're
try
not
that
a
shit
hooper,
just
no way.
at all. I
I'm
don't
not a
hear it.
hooper, no way, bro.
I don't hear it.
Catch me in the corner then, nigga. What
Oh.
I'm doing? I drop some
Henry.
on some days.
Okay, you talking about drop some, but remember when I dropped you?
My shit, hey, my shit seasonal, dog. My shit seasonal. Catch me in
Hey,
my season. My
you
shit
know what?
seasonal.
You know, if basketball was a game of half-court shots, I'd give it to Henry, because for whatever reason, folks got the accuracy from half-court. But once he come closer to the rim, folk, he can't make layups. He can't.
I got
He
double
he
vision,
can't
dog.
shoot
My
mid-range.
vision
Blunt.
fucked up.
He can't do no floaters,
fucking
nothing.
You smoking runch at the layup, bro. You smoking
He
runch
ain't
at the
see
rim,
your
bro.
clothes, man. Chill out. Let me
Hey.
get some glasses, nigga. Then I'll dump on your ass, what?
Hey, Steve say, I know Jalen ain't talking, boy. You do nothing but foul, get
Come
ripped
on,
to
man.
throw up prayers.
Why you gotta disrespect me, dog? You know what I'm
Cause,
saying?
man.
cause you
Don't disrespect
came,
my name,
you
nigga.
came at me talking about some how you gonna dunk, nigga. On the 9-foot rim, I'm slamming that bitch. I hear what you said.
Man, the other shit you got, you can do all that shit. I can't.
On the
You
nine,
got that, my
bro.
boy.
Look at it like this: on a 9-foot rim, all 4 of us could probably dunk. At least rim grades. Think about how big 1 foot is.
Well, I know I can get up there.
The whole fucking head, bro.
Like, bro,
That's cause you got them little ears, bro.
Bro,
you
a
can, like,
whole-
do
this-
little glass
a
shit.
whole foot,
Every-
bro. Stop.
I want you to understand this and understand this well. You cannot say nothing to me about basketball till we play again. After what I did to you, you tried to fight me when you got up. So I'm not trying to hear nothing.
Hey, I still remember when that
dropped
14-year-old made his ass slide twice, boy. That shit was hilarious.
Listen,
Oh, he hit his ass with
look,
the
I'ma-
excuse me.
I'ma tell you like
Excuse
this.
me, I
I'ma
was
tell you
on
like
He
him.
this.
got up
Hold
and
on.
said, "Hey, Kurt, man, put your hands up. Let me talk to you."
Oh my god! But no, hold on. Let me let-
hey, bro.
let me get back on track.
I'm
Let us get back on
looking
track.
forward to this shit.
Let's get us back on track real quick.
Alright,
So
alright. Hey,
I pulled up the what the fuck does it say again? The top 5 highest paid players in WNBA league history. Right. Number 1 is $4.6 million for Candace Parker. Y'all realize there are G League players that get contracts for this?
Mm-hmm.
For their first year in the
That's
NBA,
what I was
it's
gonna say,
4.6 million.
And
That's-
the bench players get that much in two-way contract.
Man.
Daddy. I know
Then I look on here and you got second Diana Taurasi, 3.2 million. Then you look at Sue Bird, 2.8 million. And these are all-star high caliber WNBA players. Like Brianna Stewart, they
That's
call
just best of the best.
it, you know what I'm saying? Brittany Griner, 2.6, 2.3. Like these players are top of the top in the league right now because all of them are still playing. The fact that the highest paid was 4.6 million, you know what I mean? Like you look at stuff like that and you're like, yeah, you look at motherfuckers like Tyrese Maxey who play for the Sixers and folks probably capping about, you know what I'm saying, 10, 12, 15 mil. But it's
So riding the bench make fine.
yeah, you know what I mean? But it's the league. It's not like these niggas is worth that. The league is worth so much money that's the minimum. That's a low amount of money for the league. Then you look
That's
at
why
the
they able to pay him that.
yeah, you look at the WNBA and y'all just not worth that. Like y'all are now just now at a 1 billion. So yeah, that means the contracts can go higher. Y'all get a better TV contract. You can go higher. Y'all get better
Mhm.
endorsements because I think they're endorsed by. They wear the endorsements on their jerseys, just like the NBA players do now. So it's not like, it's not like they not, you know what I'm saying, getting endorsements. They not getting side money. Like I think if I'm not mistaken, a couple of these players got shoe deals. I think Brittany Griner got a whole Nike
Yeah.
shoe deal.
He does.
So
Candace Parker just did a deal with Adidas.
yeah,
Brittany Griner has a deal.
yeah. It's just it just got to take time, man. That's all this shit chalk up to. This shit take time. Like I was discussing the XFL because y'all know the Rockland about to start they shit back up because you know they had to put it down because of the pandemic and shit. But
Yeah.
they finna start the XFL back up, and
What the fuck is that?
it's basically like an alternative to the NFL if you're not.
It's
in
like
the NFL.
arena football, but extreme football now.
It's not really. It's literally the same as NFL, just not the NFL.
And
Honestly,
with the what's the name? Because I know the rules it says a little more relaxed wise, so you can have more spectacular plays. But I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. And they
yeah, I
ca-
mean,
Hey,
dangerous with
hey,
him.
they camera views is raw though. I ain't gonna lie.
How
The
many
NFL
teams
need
they
to.
got?
I think it's only like 16 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they're not a big league. Obviously, they're not the NFL.
It's like
but,
16 teams at most.
yeah, but at the end of the day, you look at these things and you're like, okay, that's better than nothing. It's the alternative, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think the WNBA has to look at themselves in the same way. Like y'all might be the primary for women, but you're the alternative in the sport. Period.
Yeah,
You're just the alternative in the sport. And you know, you look at college football the same way. College football is important, but not that important because it's the alternative. It's really the pre.
Yeah.
It's like going.
Listen.
It's like what you gonna do before you go to the league. That's why I say XFL is really the alternative. But anyway, yeah. You look at, you know what I'm saying, the XFL and how they doing things. They're starting off small. They're playing in college stadiums. They're playing in
Mhm.
some NFL team stadiums. They're playing in smaller venues, and they just
And
doing what
get
they
the
got to.
chance, yeah.
They get the chance to showcase, and I feel like the WNBA has to understand that. Like, y'all might not have the big bag, but you have a chance to showcase,
Yeah, okay.
and you have a chance
It's just like
to be
when Phoenix
represented.
had to give up the stadium for a Disney show. During the WNBA finals,
Damn.
they had to give up the stadium because Disney had more money and rights to perform there. Disney
That's
on
tough.
ice.
That's tough.
So when the Chicago Sky had to come and play them, they went to the college stadium, the college arena to
Yeah.
go.
That's
So that's
crazy.
when I feel that's why stuff like that I will understand why they get
Yeah.
upset about the
Yeah.
things they do, because it's like, why do we get second to our stadium
Mm-hmm.
because of Disney?
No, I feel
Disney on
that.
ice at that.
I would have a
Yeah.
problem. I would have a problem for sure. Like, nah, bro, fuck
And it was
Disney.
everywhere too. It was all over ESPN and everything.
Yeah, that shit.
It
That's
was.
tragic. That's definitely
Yeah,
tragic.
that's wild. That's wild as hell. So you
but
see
shit-
why they would get upset.
Staying on the realm of football while we kind of here.
Mhm.
The ex-Dolphins head coach Brian Flores is suing the NFL.
For
Ooh, this has been a story all
Yeah,
over shit,
yeah.
boy. So basically, he feels like there's improper practices for, you know, hiring black coaches. They feel like
And
it's
black
just
coaches get blackballed a lot
Yeah.
in the NFL.
yeah, how to, you know, which I agree with. There's no reason why this is what a 80-some% all black league players, and then there's one black head coach. Well, there's a couple, but one solidified black head coach in Mike Tomlin for the Steelers.
Yeah.
Other than that, everybody
Yeah,
else
that's
is
what I'm saying. That's it. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Everybody else has been in and out, and you got to
Right,
think
'cause
about
the
it
other
too. All the other black coaches have only had shitty teams. Name one black coach
Mm-hmm.
that ain't Mike Tomlin that has had a good team, besides Tony Dungy. That's
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Besides Tony Dungy, because he's been retired for about a decade or so now,
Levy Smith had the Bears for a little bit.
for a little bit, and they fired him when we had a winning season.
Yeah.
We went
And made
9
the Super Bowl.
we went 9-7, and they said, "All right, fo, that you good, fam. Slide up out of here."
Well, we went to the Super Bowl when he was there.
Yeah. So
Illegal.
Even though we lost Super Bowl, they fired him after that because we didn't win it, which is crazy.
that shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to step outside, man.
You got to step outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it right here though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Fence
okay.
and whatnot. You feel me?
What I was about to say. But yeah, he's suing the NFL over improper practices. Oh, put your mic on mute. you go.
With that basis, I feel like that's good grounds, and that's understandable. So I feel like there's a good grounds and basis for his lawsuit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's the
Yeah.
problem though. People feel like he's sacrificing his coaching career, which he is, to sue the NFL for the practices. Now the problem is, what does this do? Let's hypothetically say this lawsuit works, right? And they say, all right, well, we're gonna change
What
our
he's suing
rules
for.
for hiring black coaches or so and so, blah 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 blah. That does this at the micro level. We
Yeah.
need something done at the macro level, and at the macro level, it's team ownership. That's where the problem
That's
is.
the next one too, because they've been talking about this one billionaire, it's a black billionaire. I forgot his name. He's been trying to acquire a team, like any team when they go for sale. This man has the money. He has the money, and to buy the teams outright, and he himself picks who his other shareholders are. Because even though in the league you may own a team, you can't own a team outright. That's across all.
Yeah, it's all
Not
shared.
own 100%.
Yeah, it's all
You can
shared.
have most of the shares, you just can't have all of them.
Yeah, that's why they call them majority owners.
Right. So he's a majority owner. This man is ready to be a majority owner of damn near any NFL team he would possibly choose. If I'm not mistaken, he was looking at buying the Giants. Don't quote me on that one. I'm trying to remember, but I know he's able.
Oops.
One moment, baby. He's eligible and able to purchase a team, and he's ready to if he wanted to. Whatever the stall is or what's holding it back, don't know. But as we can see, unfortunately, it may tie into racial motivations of
Yeah.
not
You
letting
talking
him.
about him buying the team?
Yeah, about him
They
buying
want
the
him
team.
about the team?
For whatever reason, the man's still waiting on it. I don't know if he needs
Well-
to bring in other investors or that's what he's waiting for,
I'm
or
sure
for whatever reason.
y'all not into football the way I'm into football, so I'm sure y'all don't know this. But back in the '80s, I want to say it was either '83 or '88, one of those 2 years. Bill Cosby and Joe Brown tried to buy the Cleveland Browns, and they got undercut. And we all know why. It wasn't for any reason other than why we looking at this topic right now, because they didn't want any black majority owners. At the time there were none. Right now there's still none. Well, actually no, I think it's the Jacksonville Jaguars coach is majority owner. No, and he's not black, and he's something else. But either way it go.
There's no black owners. Right?
There's no black owners. And we see what happens when something tries to get done at the macro level, it gets undercut. Like right here, it says, alleging in part racism and hiring practices. Among his allegations, Dolphin owner Stephen Ross offered him $100K per loss in 2019 to help the team's draft position. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy that the owner offered $100K per loss. $100K per game to lose. Well, what they do this at in the NFL? I didn't know the NFL was doing shit like that.
Now that's a premise to sue because that's your integrity, that's pension, and that's illegal.
That's the you ruin the integrity of the game. Don't
Yeah.
none of these players come to either of these 32 teams to be like, hey fam, we probably just gonna lose this season so we can get one good player out of the draft. Cause your best player gonna be drafted first or second round. That's it.
Yeah.
So you
Every time.
you losing 16 games to get two players that may or may not pan out. Imagine that. Tell me what that makes sense at.
Because even like NBA teams was getting in trouble for that too.
Yeah, and they stop. You see, they put a halt to that shit. They say, okay, if you gonna tank, we gonna fine you, and the more you tank, the more we fine you. Do your thing. And I feel like that's what the NFL needs to do. I feel like the NFL needs to honestly go at this Dolphins owner, tell his ass, you must sell all of your shares because you're ruining it ruins the complete integrity of the league. Why would y'all do this to the league?
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm not as seasoned as you. What was he supposed to gain out of this? Or what was he gaining?
100K per game. That was the only thing to gain.
And who was?
This was Brian Flores, and the owner of the Dolphins was Stephen Ross.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he offered this man 100K per game. Now, mind you, that's a hefty chunk of change. They played 17 games. Well, this was 2019, so they played 16 games. That's 1.6 mil. That's tough. That's tough.
Top of your salary.
That's tough. But
Top
at
what
the
you
end,
already paid.
at the end of the day, let's say Brian Flores did this, right? Let's say he said, "Fuck it, I'll take that, and we fuck all 16 of these damn games. I'll take this 1.6 million." What does that do for him as a coach and the coaches that work for him? Because you got to think, and these head coaches in these positions aren't just in these positions; they have people around them that need them to be in this position. You got your head offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, your special teams coach, your quarterbacks coach, your DBs coach. Every position has a coach, and they work for you. So it's like you can't sit up here and do this as a coach and then expect it not to trickle down. We know from experience what happens at the top level when that shit trickles down. So I'm just saying, that shit it's bad business and it's bad for the people around you. But yeah, that's where I'm at on that, man. What else we got here?
You got one more time to knock some shit out of my fucking hand. I'm sorry.
Drop the damn phone. Goddamn, Henry.
Last one. Who's everybody's NFL Super Bowl pick? Mind you, hold on. Let me brag a little bit, cause I remember the first week of the playoffs, I was like, "Hey, sleeper take, sleeper take team, sleeper take."
You did.
I got the Bengals. It's the year of the Tiger. I'm going with the Bengals. Who y'all going with?
I don't want to go for the Rams.
You said who?
I'm going for the Bengals.
For the
I go
Bengals?
for the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Year of the Tiger, baby.
Before I choose, I'm not mad at either team. That I want to see my man's OBJ finally get a ring.
Facts.
That
I
man
do
been
want to
putting in
see
mad work.
Yeah.
He's been one of my favorite players since he was in college. I didn't
Facts.
even like the LSU, but I watched LSU because of him.
Yeah, he was raw.
That
He was
man,
raw LSU.
he's been a dog for a long time,
Yep.
and he got dogged out in freaking Cleveland, which was bogus as hell. So
Yeah.
he's overdue.
I'm happy for
And,
him. I'm definitely an Odell fan.
Right. Yes. And then on the other side of that, Joe Shiesty, man, like my man's been balling. And Jamar Chase,
Man.
dog.
Hey.
Dog.
Hey.
So like I'm torn.
It's year of the Tiger. It's year of the Tiger. It's year of the Tiger.
With that being said, I have two more good things to say about Bengals than I do the Rams. So because they the underdog, and this to be their first one ever in franchise history.
Damn, it's their first Super Bowl appearance?
First Super Bowl.
Damn.
I don't know about appearance, but I know it'll be their first one they win ever. I think it may be their first appearance, but they definitely never won one. So I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals, man. I'm gonna have to Bengals. Joe Shiesty and Jamal. Let's see what they do.
Now the only problem I have, the Bengals have appeared in 3 Super Bowls total, 1981 and 1988, losing to San Francisco both times.
I was about to say. Okay.
So like I said, they never won.
Yeah, they definitely never won one. I knew that. I was like, hold on, I think they definitely appeared at one point, but yeah. I look at it like this. The Rams got a hell of a squad. You got Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Leonard Floyd on the defensive line. You got Jalen Ramsey, Eric Weddle at the safety position. I ain't gonna lie. The Rams got a squad.
Their defense, you have a few players, not just NFL players, but you have a few of the number one defensive players at some point in their careers.
Yeah,
they were
facts.
number ones. With three of those people you naming was the number ones for quite some time at their positions.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald has been at the NFL top 100 multiple times now.
Yeah.
Von Miller he's been in the top 10 of the NFL 100 a few times himself.
Facts.
And was rated number one in his position for quite some time. So, and then Whittle himself, he was a monster of a safety at like they have a whip, and then they offense is loaded as well.
Yeah.
You still have you have Stafford, you have Allen. You have Allen at the other.
They
for the
got
receiver.
They got Cooper Kupp, OBJ.
Cooper Kupp is
Tyler Higbee,
Mhm.
Van Jefferson, I think that's his name, Van Jefferson. Who's the running back? Cam Akers. They got enough talent around Matt Stafford, and I mean it's Matt Stafford. You got Matt Stafford. You got enough talent
Wait, no,
with
Allen
him.
is the Chargers. Allen's the Chargers. My bad.
Yeah. They got enough talent offensively. You know what I mean? They match honestly. If
Both sides of the ball.
yeah, they loaded,
Both
man.
sides of the ball.
They're loaded. The only thing I think people didn't see was how good the Bengals secondary was gonna be, because they locked the Chiefs up last week. I'm talking about. When I watched the first half. I watched the first half of that game. I was like, damn, bro, I don't know about my sleeper take, because they was fucking them niggas up. I was like, oh shit, fam. But that second half, they came out there and said touchdowns. Yeah, y'all don't get no more of those. That's over with.
They set that man down.
They said
Running for his life.
They said take this L, go home.
You want chocolate on pancake and waffle?
Who you got, Jalen? Oh, you said Bengals, right?
Yes, sir.
Who you choosing, Chris?
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to say Bengals, but I gotta stick with the Rams. I like, even though they with LA, I'm gonna be Henry in this case.
Who y'all got,
I'm gonna be
Chad?
the odd man. Yeah, don't even front, bruh. You always want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I at least want to believe that the Rams can win in this bit.
Well, they're seeded to win. The Bengals are seeded as an underdog. So I'm taking the Bengals for 3 reasons. One, because they got a fucking whip on offense. Like, Joe Mixon is the second rushing leader in the league. They got Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, what's his name? What's the other dude they got? T. Higgins. They got, who's that tight end they got? I can't even think of folks' name. Oh, Uzama. Never mind. He just broke his leg. He don't count no more. And then, you know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow is balling. So
Don't take him out. Nope.
you know what I'm saying? They got a whip, bro. The Bengals got a whip. They offense is just as powerful as the Rams. They defense, I don't know about their defensive line as much, but they secondary is solid.
Yeah.
They secondary is solid.
bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Rams defense as a whole, they're a unit.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah.
They like the monsters of the NFL right now.
Yeah, they rally to the
Straight
football, man.
Even with Miller being low key more towards on the backside of his career, it's just the natural aura of the other defensive folks around him. They make up for it in so many ways.
Yeah.
The expertise and that length of knowledge,
Yeah.
and they still dumb strong. Like Aaron Donald push pressures whole grown men
Yeah, for real.
for fun.
For real.
For fun.
Just be bullying
That's his
motherfuckers.
normal everything. Yeah, and he could do, even when you double team him, he takes 2 of y'all down to let the other folks through. This man can lift two folks with no pressure.
Poetic
With
says
no problem.
Poetic says either or, to be honest. Give OBJ his ring though. I ain't gonna lie, I really want OBJ to have a ring, just not this year. Just not this year. Cause it's year to Tiger, bro. I want to see these boys do it, fam.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like I won't be like I'm Steve, but I'm gonna say Bengals just for the fact that they need to get one. They ain't never had one.
Right.
But if they win, if the Rams win, I'm gonna be proud of my boy OBJ because it's been long overdue, way long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
My man's been deserved the reign.
No cap.
He been deserved the reign.
No cap.
I'm expecting a dream out of this shit. I'm just happy that the 49ers ain't in it. So I can talk shit to my dad.
Shit,
Yeah, I'm about to be petty.
they was almost in it, man. That game was a nail biter, bro.
Mm-hmm. A good game. Damn good game.
That shit was definitely a nail biter. But let's see. Oh,
I
that's
knew
it for the
something was up
topics.
because he hasn't been calling me in the past few days. So I was like, yeah, he's sensitive about this shit.
Yeah, he said I ain't trying to talk to this nigga. He don't talk shit.
Hey, on that note,
He
fellas,
was
I
talking to
gotta
me.
clock
That's
it out.
Steve said that's a good point. If they win during the year of the Tiger, that would be poetic. Facts. That's
Man.
because they all went to let's see, Jamar Chase, I think T. Higgins and Burrow went to LSU. So they LSU
and
Tigers.
It's a dude on the offensive line as well, big boy.
Yeah.
That carried him doing what's his name? He was on the Tigers as well.
Yeah.
Because he carried him and what's his name came together to the Bengals.
Yep. So I mean, you got all these LSU Tigers. Then they play for the Bengals. The Bengal is a Tiger, and it's the Chinese year of the Tiger. So if they got all the shit on their side, if they lose,
Like everything, the stars align pretty much.
honestly.
But hey, unfortunately, I got to clock out a little early here, guys.
Oh no, we finna get off this anyway. We done with the topics. But yeah, that's all I got, man. As usual, I appreciate everybody that came through the chat, man. I appreciate y'all boys for showing up, man. I appreciate y'all for dropping some intellectual property down on this platform. I appreciate your homegirl for being a part of our trivia and our two facts in the cap.
Yes.
But yeah. So y'all got some end of the pod remarks, man.
Hey man, stay true to yourself. Don't be changing up who you are just to be accepted. And on top of that too, step every day as if it's your last step. Breathe every day as it's your last breath. Because nothing is promised tomorrow, and you don't know even how the rest of the day gonna go.
Oh God. What y'all got? What y'all boys got?
Alright, so all I'm gonna say is with this whole reality TV thing, alright, don't seek other people's means of finding yourself or going through some things that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? See that shit firsthand, you feel me? And mind your motherfucking business. Alright?
Big mind y'all motherfucking business. I'm behind that motion.
I put that motherfucker aside.
I say the other day,
Henry.
live long. Alright?
No cap.
I am motherfucking business, man. Alright, don't be too interested in other folks' shit. Alright, make sure you good. Alright, firsthand. Before you start going to anybody else shit. Alright, that's it.
What you got, Chris?
Honestly, it's just simple. Like, do what you need to do to get what you want, so you can enjoy the life out of it.
Yeah.
If you're happy, go ahead, strive for it. Tend with it. Be aware of what you choose for, or what you settle. Like I said, I'm still trying to find out what I want to do. At the same time, I'm content with it. I'm just trying to prosper.
On God, as you should, man. Take your steps as you can take your steps, man. Don't let nobody pressure you into taking steps you ain't ready for, and don't put yourself in a position where you can't step and thrive in wherever you step in that, man. For me, that's basically what I'm gonna lead into, bro. Walk in y'all light, man. Be of you, be full of you. You know what I mean? Be somebody that's all knowing, be somebody that's all knowing of yourself. Be all knowing of yourself, because that'll help you be better for the people around you. It'll help you be better for yourself and how you grow and how you prosper. So, yeah, that's what I got, man. What's up?
Angelica, I got a few words to say.
What's up?
No, my grandfather used to always tell me that every day is a good day. We just have to. So, like when I would have like anxiety attacks, or I would kind of like freak out and get bubbled up in my depression, I'd always remember that. Okay, it's just a bad moment, but I gotta be grateful. Like I'm still breathing. I got a roof over my head. I got a job. I got a family that loves me. I got people I support. People that is So every day is a good moment. Every day is a good moment.
Enjoy while you can.
Facts.
Enjoy.
As you should, man. Walk in your light, man, and that's what I mean by that shit, man. Walk in your light. Be the best you can be for you. Don't be the best you could be for a lane that you in. Don't be the best you could be for anybody else. Be the best you could be for you. Because when you start operating and thriving in your environment, everybody else around you gonna feed off that energy. And that's what I want people to leave here with, man. You give off a great energy when you living and thriving in your ability to be great within yourself. So I'm gonna leave it off with that, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate her words. And we'll see y'all boys next week, bruh. Doses.
You.
Hey, I'll take